Hello. Welcome to the theater. My name is Dan, and I will be your dungeon master tonight for this presentation of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thank you if you are joining us live on Twitch, and hello all you future people. Now, let us meet our players. We are currently missing Reese, but hopefully he will be joining us later as Milk. Who'd like to go first? Trick question. Go, Beth.
What we call voluntold in the military. Hello, everyone. It is so nice to see all of your smiling voices once again. No, you did not hear me wrong. I am Beth, the Dungeon Mistress for the Land of Dark Dreams campaign and the Adventure with Advantage campaign. And I am playing Lapis Lazulus, a tiefling pugilist, in this wonderful heisting of dragons.
Yes. And with that, I don't see the order. We'll just go counterclockwise. Lake.
Hi, everybody. I am Lake. I am the DM of the Curse of Strahd game on Saturdays, and I play Milos Marsakov, the sociopathic rogue who is in just right at head level, but is meaning to put everybody in over their heads because that's just one we have to make.
Thank you very much. Rashid?
Hello, I am Rashid. I am playing Zuvu Widowlock. I am a wizard, gnome, who is an ex-detective, now hanging out and kind of got looped in with some questionable character types, but yeah, that's just who I'm playing. So.
And that brings us to Marina.
Hi guys, that's me. I'm Marina. I am playing, it depends on the day. Who am I playing? I'm playing Eden. She is a wonderful, normal human, just a wonderful, human with no alliances whatsoever. She's very charismatic. She has wonderful multicolored hair, and she can be pretty sneaky sometimes. Only sometimes.
Indeed. Oh.
There's Reese.
Oh, there he is.
Are we a full party?
It's a party.
Yay!
Don't split it.
Well, if he gets in here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Hopefully he'll be here right after our short break. Oh,
wait.
Could it be?
Before we do that.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey, just so everybody know, Scald's Tale, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Waterdeep.
Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're running that now. Friday, we've got a cult game. I think Saturday is me and Curse of Strahd. And we've also started up with a new cult, I want to say Wednesday as well. Cult Heartland. Yeah, definitely worthy of your viewership.
Well, shoot, I'll be there.
Hey.
In spirit.
Oh.
And we're getting squared away. We've also got lots of plans coming up for not in the next immediate future, but sometime in the next probably post-Christmas time frame. We're looking at getting some other fresh talent in here, some other shows, and other game systems in here. I am personally looking at seeing what I can do with either, if it's not out yet, I'll be doing Star Wars, but if it is out, I'll be looking at Cyberpunk 2077's new system.
Ooh.
Need a player?
Always.
And now that Reese is here, could you introduce yourself and Milk?
Yes. I'm the half asleep person. I apologize. But yes, Milk is the friendly neighborhood warlock. He likes to think he's friendly anyway, but yes, comes off as, let's say, unpleasant sometimes. But Zuvu is trying to change his appearance to some people, but he also has an ulterior motive to try and achieve whilst in Waterdeep. So let's see if he can progress down that line a little bit more.
All right. Thank you, all my players. And now let us begin tonight's episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And welcome back. So, when we last met, our party was on the trail of the missing Floon Blagmar, having been hired to find him by his friend, the famous Volothamp Gadarm. Following a trail of beads that Zuvu assumed to be from Floon's necklace, they tracked him down to a warehouse on Candle Lane in the Dock Ward. Upon investigating the area, it became apparent that opposing forces had previously been watching, or even possibly attacked the warehouse before they arrived. Splitting up, they snuck into the warehouse, getting the drop on a number of Kenku, raven-like humanoids, that were keeping watch. They struck from above while Milosh cleaved in from the front, quickly and near quietly dropping or killing each of the Kenku within. It turned out someone else was there. Hidden in a storage closet, Renaer Neverember, son of the banished previous Open Lord of Waterdeep and current Lord of Neverwinter, Daggelt Neverember. They learned from Renaer that he was almost certainly the actual target of the kidnappers, not Floon. These kidnappers, Zentarum agents. The Zentarum wanted to know about the 500,000 gold pieces his father had embezzled, or dragons, as they're called in Waterdeep, for their image of a dragon emblazoned upon those coins mint within the city. They seemed a bit more satisfied after taking his mother's necklace. However, when the party returned it to him, he was confused that the pendant had been opened. Until that moment, he hadn't been aware that it was able to open. As for the Kenku, the party allowed one to leave, having learned from him how to find where Floon had been taken. After some hunting around the sewers, the party came across some kind of hideout built down in the dark muck of the stone pipes beneath the city streets. It isn't hard to believe the City Watch largely leaves the sewers alone, long allowing for them to be a bastion for criminal elements. We've returned to our party's search for Floon, as they have just taken out 2 Xanathar members within the hideout, as well as a gray slime that they had been trying to keep out of the room. Let me bring you back to the map.
Suddenly I appear.
You were there all along.
Yeah, I thought it was... Hey, I remember.
Alright, stupid slime thing is dead now, and 2 other individuals are unconscious. Do we need to ask questions? I think we did discuss we wanted to ask questions.
Yeah, I think that we wanted to talk to the bald one.
They would both still be alive, though the human with the eye tattoos on his head doesn't look great after just having that slime kind of drip all over him.
Got a little slimified.
Well, this is not Milo's specialty. Somebody else must hit them. Milos is good at causing wounds, not making them better.
Well, that I can relate.
As they all just stand around looking at each other. All right, so this was pointless. We sit there and watch them die now. Shall we go?
I mean, I don't know what you expect me to do. I don't really heal.
Exactly. We have wasted our time taking them alive. We should have just killed them in the first place.
No. You were right. We should probably ask them some questions. I mean, I'll see if I can stop them from dying. I don't know. And I'll go over and I'll take a look at their wounds and see if I might be able to stabilize.
They're unconscious. They're not bleeding out, but they don't have any. They don't have any hit points. So
are you sure I know anything at all?
Yes, check your eye sheet, or doesn't check your eye sheet, counts them.
Right.
Oh, a 4? Yeah, they could. Who knows? This guy's alive.
He's got Ebola.
Weird human anatomy. I don't know.
What are we doing here? I'm sorry, I feel like I've been zoned out for a while.
Yes, you have been very useless and not paying attention. It's very unlike you.
Well, she wasn't entirely useless. To be fair, she did supply us a healing potion. I don't know, Lapis, did you notice that we took a healing potion from you?
She carried a bunch of stolen artwork for you as well.
Oh yeah.
Where did I get all this artwork from? I feel like I don't know. Anyway,
Felix is just gonna lean over the guy, the human, and just gonna give him a kick to the ribs. Get up! Only look at that ideas. We are here because we are following the lead about the necklace man, and it led down here in sewers. You're still trying to find the Floon.
Floon Blackmire, I think it was.
Your stupid name. How about they should smack his parents?
Nice. Would you say somebody could talk with their psyche while it's unconscious?
While they're unconscious?
Yeah. Your mind's not asleep.
Do you want me to go into dreams?
You could certainly talk to them.
Okay.
I can flap my wings.
I don't know. You're the one with all the weird powers, Milk. It sounds kind of up your alley if anyone can do it.
Okay.
None of you can heal people, can you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so he's going to kneel down and just like put his hand on the dwarf's head. And he's just going to try and speak telepathically using Mind Link.
Okay.
To him to see if he replies. He's going to start with something simple. It's like, hello? Anybody there?
Where's the slime?
He takes his hand off his head, turns around and go, quick, what's a dwarf god?
You can roll a religion check.
I was asking everybody, but I'll try and roll one.
This one is not dwarf. This one is Duragard. They're different gods.
Duragar.
The only dwarf god that comes to mind for you is Moradin.
All right, I'll put my hand back on his head and go. And then can you put on a voice in your head? I think you can. I am Moradin.
I'm in hell.
You need to atone for your sins.
Oh my god.
Make a deception at disadvantage.
A mind deception. All right, we're getting on some new levels now.
Not sure if D&D or actually Inception.
What? How have I sinned? Hello?
You can atone for your sins by declaring what you have done over the past 24 hours.
Make an intimidation check.
From God.
16.
Investigation, not intimidation.
Again.
I'll plus 4 to that then.
Went to sleep. Woke up. Had breakfast. Bought eggs.
From where?
You're gonna get his entire daily routine.
Mugged 2 people. Had lunch. Had dinner. Went to the sewers. Found creepy shit in the toilet. Sealed up the door. Then black.
Does Floon Blagmar, man with unicorn horn, bring anything to mind?
Is that a real name, God?
And I'm gonna can I project the image into his head of your napkin drawing?
Yeah, sure.
God need with a starship.
Yeah, sure. Interesting. Guy kind of like that. Boss got him in his room.
This room, where is it?
Down the hall. The door they were blocking, to remind you, was the one in the top right corner, which still has a bunch of furniture pushed up in front of it, and bits of slime still dripping out of the cracks.
Okay, and to finish it off, Melk will go. You have almost atoned for your sins. You now need to worship the children of Fovoni for the rest of your time, and you'll never hear from me again. You have one more chance to live.
Deception.
So something's supposed to be happening. I feel like we're just standing here and he's just holding this man's head. It's kind of
We're
creepy.
definitely standing. He's doing some magic stuff. It's all right. We'll figure it out.
Roll with it.
I'll convert. I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Then no more replies.
Okay.
So what'd you talk about?
And then he kind of like puts. It's still got the fake god voice on. It's like, that door. That door.
Yes, that door's where the slime came out of. I don't. Oh, that one down there. Okay.
This one.
Okay. I'll listen at the door because I'm right there.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
But if slime is dead, why not check down what is on that door?
Fair.
I think it's a toilet.
I also think it's a toilet.
Use toilet and we close door and we move on. But if we do not open door and there's treasure chest with gold inside, would you be upset?
I mean, there are other things at play here.
It is opening a door.
You notice that as the slime kind of continues to thin out and spread and dissipate, little tiny bones like of a small humanoid creature just start like slipping out through the cracks and clattering against the ground.
Somebody didn't have a good day. Oh, he's a pupper.
It's an 11 perception at the door. You can make out a rather deeper voice, or at least sounds masculine, but you can't make out what it's saying. It doesn't sound like it's very close to the door.
I'm going to, if it's not very close to the door, I'm going to, as sneakily as I can, like, crack it just a tiny bit. Oh, wait, I haven't.
You haven't what?
Never mind. I'm just going to crack it just a tiny bit and try and peer through. Do you want sleight of hand?
I want... Well, the song's aggressively loud.
Yeah, really, what?
Just go ahead and skip that song. Give me a stealth check. Unless you have a particularly good sleight of hand. Well, 12. Okay. What you need to do... Well, isn't that something? Okay. You creak the door open just a tiny bit. And you can peer down a rather short hallway that opens up into a room. But the room it's all dark, so the room extends further than your vision can in the darkness. You can kind of make out that the tunnel goes up through some steps to a higher level. You can see some like tattered curtains and a door, but everything's grayscale. You don't see much. There's a little bit of light, kind of maybe candlelight. It kind of flickers coming from behind the furthest curtain that you can see.
Okay.
Sign of any voice person?
The voice
is presumably behind one of these curtains.
It gets a little more recognizable. What exactly it's saying? Yeah, you don't know.
Don't look behind the man behind the curtain.
I'm just gonna turn toward everyone and I'd like to sneak a little bit closer and try and hear what they're saying.
You're gonna sneak down the hallway.
A little bit.
Okay.
You want another stealth check?
Sure do.
Much better.
18. Okay. Open the door for you. Move as far into the hallway as you would like.
All right. And the curtain was at the end?
Yeah, it's like the curtains are over here. You should be able to make out a door like here.
You want to ping that for me? Because I did not ping on my end. Oh, okay.
But the curtains are on the right.
My token got stuck in the bridge.
Perfect. When you step there.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, guys.
You see, at the end of the hall, sitting atop a stone throne in the dark, is, oh boy, a tall, elongated figure with a strange alien black hood pulled up over its head and sporting a set of goggles that obstruct its eyes with a thick glass. And coming from its mouth, or where its mouth would be, are 4 large purple tentacles. Its hands, frighteningly long, purple webbed fingers, and it sits on its throne petting what appears to be a brain with legs. And let's see.
Is it what I think it is?
It's definitely what we think it is.
That's the wrong.
But that's some meta knowledge.
It's true. That's true. Laramie's going, run!
Wait, see what happens.
When Eden goes in the hall, are you all just waiting back for her?
Yeah.
Please.
You snuck off ahead.
I did say shh.
Okay. The creature on the throne stands wordlessly, putting the brain down on the ground, and you see the curtain at the far end of the room open, revealing a rather old-looking, balding half-orc who just goes, "What do you mean we have shit?" Marina. As this half-orc is snapping his hand down to a pouch and pulling a little glass orb out, can you roll me initiative?
Yeah. I can do that. That I can do. Just a second. Okay.
How attached are you to your brain?
Not very.
How long do you think we should give her before going to help? I mean, she wanted to be the sneaky one. Typically, I would do this, but I did not want me to help.
You can.
Eden is not a rogue.
Yeah.
She's not the rogue, she's not the tank, but it doesn't stop her from charging forward.
No. Good news, Eden. You are first for the purpose of this.
I am, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna put the dog down. Silently back up as if I saw nothing.
Yeah.
And look through the door and say, "Run."
Running.
And that's all that I'll do. You know what? That's all my movement. No, I'm gonna dash.
Okay, then you won't see what happens in the room.
Cool.
I can live with that.
Fine by me.
What are you running from? What's the deal?
Run. Trust me, run.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. What would you like to do?
Milosh is going to walk forward in the hallway to see what she's talking about.
Milosh, can you roll initiative now?
Sure. Let me double check my sure tokens selected.
Oh shit! Cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As you walk down the hall, you can see that because you do have dark vision. Let's see, how far would that be? Yeah. Okay. You can see at the end of the hall a curtain over yonder here behind this brain creature that is currently kind of waving a little bit as if recently moved. The doors to the your right are thrown open, and you just see this little four-legged brain creature, which I needed to double check how far that thing can move, because it might not be standing there. Oh God.
Pretty sure it can stand wherever the heck it wants.
It's actually more like there. Cool.
So Milos, that's the only thing that Milos sees when he walks around the corner is this one creature.
You see this little brain, little humanoid brain on the ground with four little, like, somewhere between like a fox and a bird leg. It's weird.
Milos kind of kneels down, like almost like you would when you're looking at a dog that's coming up on you and you don't know it, but you expect it to be friendly. He's like, "This is what you're running from? This is what you're running from?" And Milos is just going to keep walking closer.
Run.
That's my movement. I'll dash so I can keep getting closer.
Oh shit.
I'll
Hello.
get to here. He kind of looks in. There's nothing but in here but a little brain dog. What is the big deal?
As you shout that, you hear immediately.
Oh, who's a cute little guy?
No, but those sounds are coming from behind this curtain.
Kind of looks at the curtain. Looks right down at the dog. He's not really sure what he should do at this point. Somebody's screaming, "Run!" Of course, but he doesn't feel intimidated. He's not afraid. I will take a second dash because why not? Because I can do that. I'm a rogue, and I will walk back down to the end of the hallway and just look at him like, Milos just don't see what the big deal is. I think she is overreacting, and that's gonna be his turn.
All right, Eden, do you want to do anything? And I guess at that point, everyone can roll initiative at that point.
No. Eden will continue to move. Not
good.
dashing anymore, but.
Oh, good. And Zuvu's initiative. Great. Okay, that makes it. That's Eden's turn. That makes it the brain. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. He's got enough range. So you just hear the patter of these little feet, and you turn Milos down the hall, and you just see this brain running all fours straight at you. All right, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good. He did hit me. 7. Oh, good.
Actually, it doesn't need to get within 5 feet, so it would have went in 10. That is a failure. Okay, so I rolled like ass. So you take, well, that's just psych. So you take 3 psychic damage, and now, do you have 10 intelligence?
It's 0 now.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Milos.
Okay, so you are stunned. As there's just this sharp pain in your head, you move your hand up to your head to clutch at it, and everyone in the room just watches Milos' eyes kind of roll back in his head, and he just like leans against the wall and starts drooling. I don't know which of these is stunned, but that's you. Nope.
Oh snap! Did we hit 200 followers? Hell yeah!
All right, that's that little creature's turn, and then it still has some movement. He'll stay there. Him does that. Lapis, you're up.
I could see Milos kind of do the zone out. Milos! Shit! She is going to. Can he if he is stunned? Can he resist her grappling him and yanking him to run?
I highly doubt it.
And she's going to use her action.
Yeah. You just grab him.
She's going to use her action to hoist him. That's 5 feet to get there, and then she's going to use the rest of her movement to get 5 to 20. Sorry, it's 5 here and drag him along.
Okay. Don't you move at half speed when you drag someone?
She's got the big build, I think. Or is that not what she has? No, she does not have that. Yeah, you do. I thought she had. So she'd be right about. So it's 5, 10, 5, 10, 15 here.
Okay, I'll just put Milos right there.
So I didn't highlight my character before I rolled initiative.
No! What was your number?
12.
Right. Let me get you in there. Change that to a 12. Okay. So that would make it you next, Zubu.
So these two guys are stabilized but unconscious, and neither of them are sleeping.
Correct.
So I can't take an action to wake them up. They are like conked.
Yeah, you guys knocked them out.
Oh my god, they may die. Okay.
Oh well.
It's terrible.
Sucks. Bye.
Man, I can't see it right now either. So
Don't want to.
You could have heard something come down the hall.
yeah, but I mean, like, I would want to magic missile it.
Don't run.
Okay.
Do what you want.
That's true.
Yeah, no, but I've got less speed than everybody here. So
I'm dragging somebody. No, you don't.
that's very true. So what I want to do is because I can't, when I hold an action, I can't hold movement, can I?
If you hold an action, you can't.
No, you can move and hold an action.
You have. You would hold. The thing you would have to do to hold your action is to move, which would be probably not what you want to do. I
Yeah.
imagine.
Okay. Yeah, because I would want to. All right. Can I move through these people? Can I move through them? I don't know how to move with.
You would move. You could move through one of them, but it would take double movement. So to get there would be 15.
All right, that's fine. I'll do that. So that's 15, 20. Okay. I'll move. I'm afraid of it. Like hitting and killing Milosh or Lapis as they drag each other's bodies out.
You want to roll a. You can roll. Arcana check if you want.
I do.
19. Okay. I'll say you can recognize the creature and quite a bit about it. Yeah. So this little brain creature is an intellect devourer.
What the fuck?
The creation of the Illithids, mind flayers, the tentacled, squid-faced people of that roam the Underdark and devour brains. Their little creation has a similar motive. It devours the intelligence of a creature and then replaces itself into that creature's body as its new brain. In Milosh's current state, he is very vulnerable to that.
All right, so I turn to Lapis. What can I do to help?
Find a way to block the door.
All right. Too bad I have really sucky strength. So all right, I find a way to block a door. So what's all in this room? The furniture? I move the furniture from. How much would it take for me to move the furniture from this door to this door?
Well, you could roll me an athletics check and see just how much of it you can move in 6 seconds.
Yes.
Wanted to do.
Or just run, I mean.
19 was pretty high. What certain immunities and resistances could you learn about? An intellect devourer, you're better off hitting it with magic or some kind of energy or elemental attack versus a weapon. And they cannot be blinded. They don't have eyes. They just sense what's around them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I am actually scared. All right. So I I am weak as shit. I will not be able to probably help us. I wish I could wake these two guys up.
Could he drag Milos or no?
Yeah, but he's not going to get much further.
That's true.
Yes, true. All right, so I guess I just hold my action to use magic missile.
When it comes through the door?
I take that back. I run. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So 5.
What a turn.
10. Okay, cool. 15, 20.
That's your first movement. If you dash, right in front of Eden. That's it.
I will. Man, I feel like. Okay, yeah, I'll continue dashing right in front of Eden.
Okay.
I feel so terrible. Oh my god.
All right, Milk. Everyone is running.
Okay. The door's open right now, yeah?
Door is still open.
Is it an action to close the door?
It's a free action.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here and close the door.
Sure thing.
And then I'm gonna use silent image of the door on the door. So when it opens the door still looks shut.
Okay.
So it looks like, so when he opens it, it's like the door's still there. Like, what the hell?
Wait a minute.
All right.
And so use 5 feet of movement, use 5 feet to get back. And I'm gonna try and drag. It looks like everybody's trying to drag Milos.
Yes, drag him so I can do it.
Yeah, so since I'm concentrating on that now, I can't really do much else. So I'm gonna start dragging him.
Yeah, I think you can move like right to the door.
Yeah, so I'll move there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That brings us to roots, which means I need to roll. Okay. Well, Milos is unconscious, so Eden.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna look at Zuvu and say, didn't they run?
They're trying to drag Milos. Milos didn't run. Milos is running out of time. That's the only thing he's got.
I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action shift. So you notice that my ears get a little bit pointier, and my snout gets a little bit more elongated, and hair kind of bristles up from underneath my my scarf, and my tail becomes more pronounced. And
so you gain temporary health.
I do indeed.
3 temporary health.
And I'm just gonna stay where I am just in case, but I am gonna move so that I'm not blocking the doorway.
Okay. All right, that brings us to the little brain's turn.
Little brain.
Lapis, as you let go of Milos and turn to look at the door, you just hear on the other side of the door, it just sounds like a dog scratching at the door to come in.
Okay.
That's its turn.
All right.
What do you do?
What do I do indeed? I'm just gonna start moving furniture. How much furniture and what is the furniture? I must have missed that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's honestly not a ton, and it didn't look like it was very efficiently working on the other door, but that was to keep slime out. There's like there's some crates, a chest, wardrobe, not a lot.
Okay. She's gonna like take the wardrobe and just in front of the door.
Okay.
Yeah, athletics check.
For you? No.
Oh, okay.
It's not. No.
All right, yeah,
You have like a passive athletics of like 1 million.
I mean, it's not that high. I think her passive is
17. You're fine.
okay. It's gonna have lotion going. That's 5. Moving through is 10, 15, 20. 15, no, sorry, 15 right there. So Milo, I can't drag him through you. There we go.
Okay.
Just go. Just go. Just go. I got him.
All right. The door continues to remain shut. Sound of scratching. Zuvu, everyone's at least in the same room now.
Did they close the door?
No, Milk's still in the doorway.
I like shout whisper to Milk, close the fucking door when you're finished. Just like standing in the doorway. I'm trying to, let's see. I mean, I feel so terrible leaving the party.
I know. Go. Live.
Live. All right, then I'll. Yeah, okay, then I'll run down here. 5. I think that's 5, right? That's my movement. And I still want to ready an action just in case I see any hostile.
Sure.
That's just for magic missile.
Okay. Well, wait. I should have said this earlier. I'll let it slide the first time. But if you prepare a spell that costs a spell slot and you end up not casting it, the spell slot still gets expended.
Then I don't ready an action because I have like not very many of them. All right, so then I'll. Fuck.
I missed that the first time.
I really wish I would have mind linked with Milk beforehand, so that way I could communicate with him when I go out here. Just in case I see some funk. But yeah,
okay.
All right.
There's still the unconscious goblin against the wall.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say like he's up now. I was like, oh shit. All right, cool. Yeah, then that's what I do with my turn.
All right, that brings me to tugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Milk. You're just hearing the sounds of scratches at the door. That's
okay. These like things on the floor, are they like bed?
Yeah, they're straw mattresses.
Is it like a bed sheet, or is it just like a straw or a straw on the floor?
Straw. Yeah, straw.
Not very good for saving them.
No. Lake has just gone brain dead.
From a quick glance into the room.
How long has he been doing that?
I don't know. I've just noticed.
He's in character, man. Go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What are you doing?
Turning into this guy.
Okay. You want to look? Okay, you look just like him.
Did we hear them speaking for a minute?
No.
No. Okay. I don't really have anything to throw over him. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with looking like him.
Okay.
And gonna elapse told me to run, so I am running.
You close the door behind you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Boom. So I look at the bald tattooed guy and let's run into the hallway.
All right. Indeed, he can. Okay. All right, and that brings us to Eden. You just gonna keep running?
I'm gonna look down and say, is there anything that needs to be done?
She's gonna look behind. The door's closed for where Malk left.
Yep.
Lapis will shake her head.
I move. That's it. I'm not even gonna hold anything. I'm just No, I'm not comfortable dashing because I don't want to leave them behind.
Sure. Brings us to Lapis then.
Okay, Lapis is gonna action dash and carrying, so 30 feet, I guess. To here.
You can't share the space with Milk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize what was there. There then.
Okay.
Malk, move faster! dun, dun, dun.
Zuvu.
At this point, I'm getting really fucking worried that no one else. Do I hear them running through the hallway?
You hear them running behind you, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Or at least you hear running behind you.
That sounds a lot more ominous than I needed to be. But then I just keep running. I'm like, is there any? There's no way I can help him either.
Don't worry about it. Go.
Okay.
Fools.
Then I just keep dashing until, oh God, that's not the way. Rant.
Yep, door.
I think, do I end here or right here?
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. How do you guys do the movement thing?
When you pick up your token, you can actually, while dragging it, you can right click and it'll automatically do it. There's also a separate tool, and then you can pivot. So like you would drag it and then I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing now that I think about it.
Nah, nobody else sees the ruler when you're doing it until.
Well, what you would see is you dragging your token and then also these. And every time you right click, it creates a pivot.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't have a mouse, so that's a good point. I should probably.
Well, there it is. I mean, that's definitely you could.
Oh wait, I see a rule
if you want.
Okay.
1 square. You're on the edge. You're on the edge of the sewage.
All right, then I am. I guess I'll just move right here.
Okay.
I feel so uncomfortable leaving without anyone else around me.
You splash down into the filth.
Ugh.
Okay, perfect. So, Zuvu, suddenly, a wall behind you pivots open.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
He's got a false door.
And a goblin comes running out into the sewage and just fires off an arrow at you.
Son of a bitch! Okay. Fair enough.
Whoa!
Oof.
Ooh. That's definitely, it's really weird that it's set to whisper and it didn't, but that's okay, because I crit you.
It was dramatic.
Yeah. so as the wall slides open and the goblin pops out, falling into the sewage, an arrow just connects right into your back for 7 piercing damage.
Deserve that. Okay.
And then it shouts in a rough language. Do you know Goblin?
Let's just say no, because I don't know where anything is on this character
You
sheet.
don't, but now that I think about it, it actually wouldn't shout. Oh, it's going to shout in common, yeah. Everyone over here! And he shouts it back through the wall he just came from. Bring us to Milk. Split the party and die alone. Milk, you're muted, Reese.
God damn it. I realize something. It is dark as shit here, isn't it?
It is, and you are not currently holding a source of light, no.
About runs into a wall.
Bam!
Yeah.
I'll say you can move along the tunnel normally, but if you dash, I might make you make a save.
Okay.
It's basically a chase sequence at this point, isn't it?
Kinda. Well, yes and no.
Well, is there only one way to go?
Is there only one way to go? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, coming out of this door, I don't know if there's like a T-junction.
No. It keeps going.
Okay.
So what you're seeing right now is the sewer pipe above the tunnel you're in, because they can't 3D a 2D map.
That makes sense.
But
yeah. So he runs straight into the back of Eden.
Wow.
Oh,
if you move normal, you can just get around the corner. If you dash, you can get further. But I'll probably have you make a dex save.
Yeah. He just goes, sorry, and just like squeezes past. Assuming you're friendly, it's just he doesn't really know what it is, but he thinks it's you. So he's just squeezing past. He's just going to try and run.
All right.
Dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
5.
All right. So you make it to the stairs, trip, and fall onto the top of the stairs.
And it's just ungracefully at the bottom.
Lake's having the time of his life. He's just.
Okay, we're in float 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
Yep, coming out of the wall is now another one of these little eye creatures. It catches sight of you and
Fuck me.
needs you to make me. Let's go with a wisdom save.
Perfect.
Oh wait, no, I have to roll. No, it's random. Sorry. Oh, okay. I still need a wisdom save.
Is it magic?
It is not a spell.
Well, it just said, I have gnome cunning, which says you have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
Against magical effects. It is a magical ray, so you do have advantage.
All right. And you said it's wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom. Well,
Oh my god.
that's a failure. Luckily, the second ray is the exact same one. So you are frightened.
Yes, I am. Yes.
I was frightened. Now I am shitting my pants.
Now the game demands I'm frightened. All right. So you cannot move closer to the source of your fear, and as long as you can see it, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Wow. Even if it's not targeting it?
As long as it's in your sight range.
Damn it. Okay.
So if you turned around, you wouldn't see it.
Run backwards towards it.
But that ends its turn, and then also stepping out into the sewage is the old half-orc, who you are just seeing for the first time.
Poopies.
Sure is. Can you make me a wisdom save with advantage? Damn.
Boy.
Okay. As he steps into the sewage, he waves his hand in the air, muttering some kind of incantation before saying in almost a voice that, when it enters your ears, is just pure warmth and concern for your well-being. You will die out here. Get in the room if you want to be safe. But as that magic kind of moves around your head, no, that is not what I should do. You've waved that off, and then you look back. Oh fuck! Is that just eye creature is snarling at you?
Do I know which room he wanted me to get in?
Yeah, he would have pointed to the wall he just came through.
Perfect.
And that is his turn. So that brings us to Eden.
So what do I hear from down there?
Define down there.
From where Zuvu is.
Oh, you probably hear some commotion. He's been shot at 3 times, and you heard that same voice of the half-orc grumble echoing down from the direction you're heading.
And I definitely screamed the F-bomb.
Gotcha.
Sure.
I'm just gonna yell, Zuvu, come back. We need to be smart about this.
Yes, that's what I'm doing next turn. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I know exactly what I'm doing if I see one of them.
And then I'm gonna run over here.
I don't think you can go back. You would get closer to the thing.
I also don't. Outside of game, I know that he can't come back, but Eden
Sure.
does not know that.
Yeah. Okay, so you go there. You run over the fallen body of Melk.
Basically, I'm ready to make a stand, and I think that this is the most strategically opportune area for right now. Actually, I do want to be one forward.
More scratching. Lapis.
Moving. 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, wrong tool. You just keep dragging Milosh.
Yep. And if I see anybody, I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
With Milosh?
Yep. Wake up or be a weapon. Technically, I am proficient in all improvised weapons. I would conclude other people if I'm swinging them as an improvised.
Especially Milosh. Definitely proficient in swinging Milosh.
Oops, forgot that. We'll go later. Okay, that's his turn. Zuvu, it is your turn.
Oh, poop. All right, so I am going to flee for my life, because if I stay there, they're going to catch me.
Sure.
And even if I run, they're going to catch me. Just to be, because my movement is 25.
Stay off there.
The gnome legs lead to your death.
I know these gnome. Okay. All right. So I'm going to
show them no mercy. No mercy.
Oh, ouch.
No. All right. So I'm moving. Damn it, little sneaky snake. Damn it, and now I can't see that one. Because I could still see it from right here, can't I?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought I was being clever, but I wasn't. But all right, so that's 10.
I think if you go here, you don't see it.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use magic missile.
On who?
This is a bad idea because it's just going to dash where he gets an attack of opportunity whenever I leave it. Okay, so I'm just going to dash.
Okay.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Do you think Lake will fall asleep?
Just might.
Yeah.
Probably already it is.
I just saw movement. He's still awake.
Big smile. He's laughing.
All right. That brings us to the gobbo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes it to the where it has a sight on you and it will fire. Why don't the macros work on this goblin?
Because fuck that goblin.
Guess you're also just going to see every roll he makes. 14 to hit.
I'm going to use my reaction
Yeah.
and cast a shield.
All right. Do it.
Boop. Wait, no, I didn't do that. Boop.
All right.
Wait, what? All slots expended? Okay, cool. You go
I
ahead.
think that's your last slot.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, you flip around and raise up your hand, saying whatever incantation you choose, and the entire sewer in front of you, just this translucent blue wall fills it, and the arrow slams into it and then just drops straight down into the sewage. Okay. Bringing us to Milk.
All right.
prone, dark.
Kind of. It's just.
Run forward.
You could just dash crawl.
Dash crawl.
Yeah.
Since you're on this side of the arrow slit, let me open those up.
He's gonna go turn to like where he heard Lapis' advice. Is like, can I get another torch, please?
Do I have anything?
Lapis is the only one who has torches.
Yeah, so the thing was, I went to look at your inventory, and you just had the words "Explorer's Pack," which I assume.
Well, that got disintegrated.
Oh shit! You don't have any torches.
Wait, when did that happen?
Like the second session.
Oh shit! Yeah. You did drop a torch back here, didn't you?
I don't.
Well,
No, Milk did.
If Milk dropped
But
a
he
torch
shouldn't
back
have
there,
even had it in the
he wouldn't
first
have had
place.
it would have been Lapis's torch.
Yep. Yeah, let's retcon the torch.
Mhm.
So Milk has been crawling through this entire thing.
All
Learning
right.
a
So
valuable lesson about darkness.
yeah, he's gonna stand up.
Run forward.
That's
And
15 feet.
He's gonna.
Not that forward. The other forward.
He's gonna run here.
No, go that way.
Feel a
Kick the
fleshy
goblin
body
aside.
at your feet.
And he's gonna
looking-
pull the goblin on top of him. It's a meat shield.
All right.
Yes. So the magical door failed because I moved 60 feet away from it.
The what failed?
The door.
The fake door.
There was the door inside the door. The silent image.
Minor illusion.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Yeah.
and he's just gonna hold the bell for anything violent towards him. Toll the dead, not toll the bell.
Toll the bells. For whom the dead toll. Moving on. This thing will come out. 1, 2. Perfect. All right, Zuvu, I need 2 wisdom saves with advantage.
All right.
As its turn begins, you are no longer afraid of it.
That little fucker. All right. Boop. There's 1, and then there's 2.
Okay, so the first ray slaps against you, but Doesn't seem to do anything. But the second ray, same green ray as before. You're like, no, and then it hits, and you're afraid once more.
I am actually afraid. like the status effect does nothing for me.
All right, that brings us to our half-orc friend.
I have no excrement left to give.
Get up here.
Oh, the excrement has certainly hit the rotating oscillator.
6, yes. He gets in the doorway and notices you, Eden.
Oh boy.
So, yes. If this doesn't work, I will cry. 19, perfect.
If this does work, I will cry.
He raises up his hands, Dormir, and you start to. You're grabbing for a weapon, and your lids are feeling really heavy, and you start sliding to the floor, and Eden falls asleep.
Wow.
Okay.
Can I see him through the arrow
He
slit?
was kidding about new characters, was he?
Right before I fall asleep, right before I hear it, you just hear me go, Lapis, I think we're on our own.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I see the orc through the arrow slit?
You see the orc through the arrow slit. Sure. Wait, no, you're down on the ground. No. You chose to put the goblin on top of you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh boy. This is going it's going. It's going.
Things are happening. It is entertaining.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute myself now because I'm unconscious.
Yep, you're asleep. Oh,
I got
bring
it.
us back to that. Lapis.
Okay, so she's gonna drop Milosh.
Probably a good choice at this point.
Don't go nowhere. All right, she's gonna run full speed towards this half orc,
Sure.
and then she's gonna attempt to do the stone cold stunner, and just grab his head and do the boom right on the shoulder. I guess it's an unarmed attack roll.
Yeah, make an attack.
So this is a surprise, tiefling.
I'll give you advantage. Why not?
Okay.
You need it.
Kidding.
Oh, yes.
Got him.
Yeah, that'll he can't. Yeah. That connects. Crack. Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna follow it with the old 1-2. And I'm gonna spend a moxie point to make 2 unarmed strikes as he's stunned. Just went up with a right to the ribs.
Hell yeah, do it.
There's 1. Oh, and I'll get advantage. So 10 and 16.
Okay. As the second one moves to connect, he brings up his hand and shouts in a different language, and a shield pops up, and your fist will push against that at an odd angle, but you can follow up, breaking through and hitting him for the second one.
Okay.
He is still standing, but barely. He as you finish that, he's now fear enters his eyes and he looks back down the tunnel, ready to get away from you.
Okay. That is all of my movement, my action, and bonus action. I'm out.
Avenge me.
Perfect.
You're not dead. You're asleep.
Zubu, you're up and afraid.
So I'm going to dash.
Why?
1, 2. Oh, I can't move any more than I am.
Oh, because I put the thing in the way.
Why am I blurry?
I mean, you can keep dashing, but they can still shoot you.
You can't outrun a bow.
Yeah, no, but I can't see what the terrain looks like on the other side of the map.
Sorry, I had the lighting changed because you were going down the tunnel the other way. Now you're going down this way.
All right, hold on. Let me. Oh,
It's just a fucking straight line.
That's just a straight line. Oh my god. Okay. I do want to point out that I should have my arcane ward up.
What is that?
Oh, I thought I was gonna show it to you, but I guess not. How do I? I'm like so old. How do I show this to you? Oh,
Like that.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were going a different. I didn't know you were going War Mage. I didn't even know that.
yeah.
Oh shit. You can weave magic around yourself for protection when you cast an abjuration spell like Shield. Use a strand on yourself. The ward has it. So you have a ward around you if you were levels 2 plus intelligence. So you have 6 temporary hit points.
Well, I think I had.
Not temporary hit points. The ward is its own thing.
Yeah, and I think it was 8 because I've got 4 intelligence, and then and it's twice my wizard level, and I'm level 2.
Oh, it is twice. You're right. Yeah, so you have a ward of 8 that'll suck up 8 damage. Cool.
Well, it would be if the guy wasn't wielding a bow, but because you're right, I didn't know this was a long tunnel. I completely
You're just running down a straight tunnel.
Yeah, I forgot the layout of this place. All right, this is gonna suck. Well, I can't move forward, so I have to run still. And I have disadvantage on everything that I have disadvantage on everything that I do, though, don't I?
On ability checks and attack rolls.
Very
If you have
nice.
something that makes them roll a DC, that isn't affected.
Too bad.
But you
That's
don't.
too bad. Yeah, I do not. Too bad on
Wait,
that.
Isn't your cantrip a DC?
No, frostbite is I said minor illusion, but I doubt that would work right now.
No, frostbite. They make a con save.
Oh yeah. But I also roll to attack though, don't I?
No.
What?
No. Yeah, it's just they make a con save. You pick a creature in range, and ice and frost starts to form on their body.
All right, then yeah, I totally do that to Gobface.
To the gobbo. Okay, he will make a con save. Do gold damage. Let's see. That is a failure. Okay, so he takes 2 cold damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Perfect. And then I run my 25 feet.
Sure. So he will immediately try and shoot you, and that is so weird. Probably because his. That's stupid. Okay. Here you go. Advantage 12. That'll miss, right?
Hold on, let me. Yeah, I think so. I think I
Yeah,
put
that just misses you.
Yes.
It touched me.
Oh my god,
And then he'll
You
just
can almost hear Zoo going, "Woo!"
dude! Oh my goodness.
dip back for cover. Hearing the shouts of pain from his master, he's gonna kind of edge his bets here. Milk. You definitely heard Lapis just go running by you and start. You just hear what sounds like a kung fu movie from around the corner.
He's gonna push the goblin over. You weren't helpful. He's gonna move here. Can I see him now?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna bell in.
All right. Toll the dead.
Ignore the attack.
Wow, never had that happen before. It's just not opening his. It's just not opening his handout. Okay.
Make it all up.
We call it a make 'em up.
Yeah.
I think I remember his wisdom from earlier.
It was a 7.
Cool. Under a 5. So he will take the 4 necrotic damage.
7. I was just fixing the spell.
7.
Just above it. Yeah, just above.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it takes 7 necrotic damage, and Lapis, you watch as the veins in his neck and face start to turn purple and protrude out, pushing against the skin, and his his mouth starts to like, blood starts to come out of it. His eyes roll back in his head, and he starts to fall before he slams his hand into the wall, keeping himself up. And he uses his relentless endurance to come back with 1 health.
Jesus.
That's cheating.
Goddamn half orcs.
Damn.
Yeah, and he is going to try and run around here this way. And then he's feeling on the floor for Eden.
That will give him an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, I don't think you can make it that far.
Hey, you just go through me.
You make it. You can just make it here because you go through Lapis.
Okay.
So you don't take an opportunity attack.
Ah.
That brings us to my little friend here, who I think might need to get closer to you. Roll some d4s. 4 and a 1. Okay. I need a strength saving throw from Zuvu,
My specialty.
and then a wisdom, both with advantage.
My
And it's
specialty.
just all of you. Okay. You succeed the wisdom. You're no longer frightened. However, you will fail the strength. So, if a target is medium or smaller, blah, 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 be moved up to... This actually helps you.
Gazer.
As you're running, the first beam hits you, and you feel your legs lift off the ground, and you just go flying forward down before landing 30 feet away. And the other ray, you just shake it off. Okay. Brings us to this. It brings us this fucking half orc who
Fuck
does
this guy.
the. Okay. In a panic, he would disengage. He would. Yeah, he will disengage. 1,
Choose life.
Outside.
Choose life.
3, 4, 5. Go ahead and just make it there. Belosh is still. Eden is asleep. Brain, blah blah. Lapis.
She'll point
Really
to,
just lap. This is
she'll
three.
point to Eden and Milk. Wake her up! And she's going to... How did he move that far? Oh,
Diagonally, but
all right. She's going to get 30 feet and goes, no, 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 no!
go on, give it a shot. Nope.
She's going to follow up. I'll actually make a moxie point just to make sure he goes down.
Sure. Good thing you did.
Good thing I did.
Yep. How do you wanna do this?
She's gonna get up behind him, grab his neck, and you just hear a as she cracks his neck.
Slumps to just collapses.
Okay, and now she's flying flappity flap flap over the sewage because she's thinking about that life.
Sure. All right. Boss, what? You hear from that same hallway. Boss, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't have a shot on you, but he will. He'll go there. Zuvu.
Am I able to hit this little eye creature with what is this? Frostbite?
Yes, it's just in range.
That's a cackle right there, Reese. I like it.
Okay. So actually, let me take that back.
Okay.
I want to use my dramatic inspiration. Can I use Walking Arsenal? Choose a melee or ranged weapon. You are assumed to have been carrying a non-magical weapon of that type for just such an occasion.
Yes.
Can I? Because now I'm gonna do exactly what the goblin has been doing to me this entire time. Can I whip out a light crossbow or something and shoot him?
Yeah, you just quickly rip open your bag and pull out this crossbow no one's seen before, waiting for a moment like this. Pick it up. It's ready to go. Just roll me. Are you proficient in crossbows as a wizard?
Why, light crossbows, I think.
Perfect.
Yes,
Then you can roll me a d20 plus 2 plus your dex. So roll me a dex roll and add 2 to it.
Oh wait. Plus 2, plus 3. Well, that did not work. How do I roll it?
/R.
/R 1d20. Damn it. Oh, go to hell. Oh my god. Okay,
12?
yeah. Yes, a strong 12.
You could also bring a light crossbow from the compendium and it'll auto-populate your attack rolls.
That is true. Unfortunately, you fire, and it just falls slightly under it and falls into the sewage.
All right then. I will keep moving the other way then.
All right, you just run off the map.
Yes.
Okay, this goblin's gonna come out and fire an arrow at Lapis.
Who's just going to stare at him as if this is a good decision he wants to make. As she just sees him holding the neck of the guy's neck she just broke.
Yeah, and as you give him that look, and he just it throws off his aim, he just lets the arrow go and it just fires straight down into the muck and he just starts running.
Bitch move.
Milk.
Yeah. Yes, he's just feeling around on the floor and he finds Eden. He's just shaking it. He's trying to wake her up.
Yeah, if you use your action, you can slap her awake.
Yeah.
What? Huh? Are they dead?
No, you decided to take a nap for no reason. Go, we need to go.
Okay, what else do you do?
Get up.
You can do that on your turn.
Since everyone's run off, and I'm just since everybody else has run off, I'm just oh wait, we left Milo.
I just woke up. Don't blame me.
I'm just all right. I'm gonna get back to the stairs. When I'm walking up, I'm normally not dashing. I don't have to make any save, right?
Yeah, if you walk normal, you're fine.
I just got my arms on the wall, feeling it out. All right, yeah, so I can get just in front of me. All right, that's in my turn.
I think you're 1 back from there. Not that it super matters, because you'll still be adjacent. Anyway. Brings us to this stupid eye thing that's just going to keep following Zuvu. Actually, wait. Oh, wait. It can't. It's when... Yeah, I don't think it can. When the owner of a familiar dies, does the familiar disappear?
It does in 3rd edition. I don't know about 5th.
I'll say
I
it
don't
does.
know.
I want it to. It does. So, Zuva, as you're running, you just hear this turn around and it's gone.
Oh. Okay. I'm glad I'm in the sewers.
That brings us to the goblins in the hall. Whoops. Yeah, so Lapis, you watch as a goblin kind of pops up behind, fires an arrow, completely misses, and then runs back. Eden, half your movement to get up.
I look around. The only place that I hear commotion from is down, right?
You're hearing commotion from back out in the actual sewers.
I'm gonna take a look out here, and I see.
You'll have to dash to get further.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna look at this goblin. Cast some ray of sickness.
Okay. How does he die?
Oh, she didn't want to do that. That's all right.
He's very dead.
So again, all of these just like these spectral rats just kind of shoot out. It looks a lot like her like some iterations of her Eldritch Blast. But these ones are looking really grim. Some of them are mutated, and they kind of warble and warp around him and just envelop him and bring him down into the sewer water.
Okay.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, and that's dead.
Spell slots are wrong.
That brings us to Lapis.
I don't know if I should go after the other goblin. Poke my head in.
You immediately see a goblin.
Okay. 10, 15, 2 goblins.
2 goblins. And let's see, I don't know how many total turns it's been. Okay, as you enter this room, in the middle of the otherwise empty room is a stone pillar, carved with a small symbol, a perfect circle of 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from the circumference, the familiar symbol of the Xanathar Guild. In the middle of the circle is a circular indentation that bears a passing resemblance to a lidless eye. At the southern end of the room, there is what appears to be a doorway in every way, about 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide. But in the center where the door should be is just this opaque blackness.
Well, she's gonna go up to this goblin, and you forgot your water wings, and it's gonna try to punch him right in the throat.
Go for it. How do you kill him?
Oh, a throat punch, just straight up crack and just caves in the windpipe.
That one's dead.
And run up to the next one. It's 25, and repeat the motion. Actually, it's an actual 20.
Yeah, I was about to say. So as you connect into the neck of the goblin, as it smacks against the wall, you watch as 4 gold pieces splatter out of its clothes onto the floor.
Okay. And she's gonna repeat the motion with her bonus action.
All right, and that'll almost kill that goblin.
Okay.
Don't kill Gurk!
Sorry, my mercy meter is run empty today.
Zuvu.
Okay, so Zuvu is one. He's at the edge of the map. Yeah, so like I am taking a breath because I feel like I just almost lost my life, because I did almost lose my life. And I notice, I mean, me being a wizard, I would notice that if a familiar poofed out of thin air, that its master is dead, right?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to assume.
Or the master purposely.
Oh, that's an ambush. Oh man. Okay.
But it would, to repoof it would have to be somewhere near him, and since you don't see anyone that could do that, I mean.
Okay, then I'm going to move. I'm going to dash all the way back, and that's my turn.
Okay. He's dead. Milk.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna move up one more, and I'm gonna drag him.
You could have dragged him from where you were. That's fine.
Okay.
You can make it 15 feet. Yeah.
To there, and then
Okay.
I'll use my dash action to go another 15.
Typically, it's your action to grapple, but sure, why
Oh
not?
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. Milo's unconscious. Gurk, the goblin before you, throws his weapons on the ground and just gets down on all fours and starts begging you. Please don't kill me. Gurk has family.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. It's got an 8 for charisma. Let's go. 11. Eden.
Hi guys. Now I'm not muted.
Hey.
Hey. 1 second, I lost my token. There I am. I keep running toward Lapis because things are happening.
Okay, you can.
And I'll dash.
You could have moved diagonally, so.
I could have, but I didn't feel like it. Yeah, I'll hang out here. I don't have to dash.
Okay.
And I'll just look around and I'll say, you got that one, right?
Just that weird opaque blackness at the south end of the room.
Yeah.
That brings us to. Well, let's make a perception check. Because I have too many handouts open? Nope. Just okay. Sure, roll 20. You do whatever you want.
It doesn't it always?
99% of the time.
Perception. That's a holy shit. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. So you just hear from the open double doors the skittering of claws against stone. To see a little four-legged brain appear in the doorway, just kind of point the frontal lobe around the room before running towards Lapis, and just that's its turn.
Oh, because I was going to do a thing.
Well, it's your turn.
Reaction thing.
No, I don't have a reaction if it enters my. Fuck. Okay.
It's all good. Everything's fine.
All right, Dad, let's get this down. You can see a bit of a darkness takes over Lapis's face as her normal affable expression just goes grim and serious, and she's going to try to lay the smackdown on this intellect devourer, but normally it's just, easy punches. This is anger.
Sure. Go ahead. First one connects. Max damage. Fuck. And you have magical weapons on your hands. So
Yes.
your brass knuckles slam into the fleshy brain and cause you watch it kind of bounce inward and jiggle.
Okay. I'm going to wound up one more.
Whoops, not that much. Also connecting, another 7 damage. You smash it down and it flumps to the floor and kind of just very shakily holding itself up. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Zuvu.
I dash, and that's my turn.
Nice. Milk.
Off map.
No,
Gone.
No, he's been running back.
Okay.
All right. Would I be able to dash this turn? Because I'm still
Yeah.
holding.
And you could get, so you can move 30 while dashing. So somewhere out in the sewers.
Yeah, I'll get to the 25 point, and it's like I'm looking around for people. I can't see shit. I'm just dragging a body through a sewer. Just like, okay, my plans today didn't include this. Yeah, and he's just gonna get here and just go and go, guys.
You can actually make out a very small figure, just a little bit over here, sticking out of the upper waist, out of the sewage. You can also hear him. You can hear the displacement of the sewage around him.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn to like the shadowy figure that I can't really see. This is like,
Yeah.
if you're a goblin, I'm just gonna kill you. So just go away.
please don't. Like, I'm so exasperated at this point. But
Girk, seeing this brain creature, now just fucking runs for it. And you watch it just run into the opaque blackness and disappear.
Can I tackle opportunity?
Sure.
Where do you think you're going?
Nope.
Missed.
And through the just black wall it goes.
He was prone. He was on his hands and knees begging for me, right?
Yep. And when this brain came up, he would have stood up. That would have been 1, 2. That's enough movement to get there.
Okay, just checking.
Goblins have 30 feet.
Oh.
Despite being small, they are nimble.
Okay.
Eden.
And it went through that blackness.
Yeah, just walked right through an opaque black wall, which kind of like ripples, almost like it's liquid as he goes through it.
Well, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to sneak past Lapis and just straight up stab at whatever the heck is left of this brain. Or, yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, I know better, actually. I take that back. I take that back.
Sure.
I'm going to hang out back over here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Say the line, Warlock.
That thing. And I might as well.
So that connects.
Yeah, it does.
How would you like to kill this little brain?
Oh, cool. I look kind of sad at it, and nothing special. Nothing special. I feel real bad that I killed a guy. I don't like doing that, so that's what's like on my brain right now. And I just kind of like blasted it away. And I just look at it. Oh.
All right.
See what you did there.
And that finishes off the intellect devourer, and actually means I need to do a quick check of this map. Is there something for you to kill? No,
always
because
something to kill.
that goblin's still unconscious. So are they. You are seemingly out of combat.
oh my god.
Seemingly. I don't like that word.
Let's use that moment to take our break.
Breaks.
So we'll see you all soon after our 10-minute break. Goodbye.
Mine.
Please.
No? Kurt?
Break.
Operator?
Hello?
Oh no. I guess we're going.
What do we do?
Our operator must be AFK.
Well, we can keep going then. Let me
Yeah.
Let me change the music till we
Yeah, just don't stop waving.
yeah.
So they think it's like a screensaver. All
I'll
right.
tell you guys, Eden doesn't like to kill things. It's definitely not her favorite thing to do.
Can melt catch up with the rest of the guys considering we're not in combat?
Probably.
Lapis,
Assuming you don't get swept down the sewer.
Lapis doesn't have a moral objection to killing, but she usually only uses deadly force if it's used against her first.
Mm.
And gazers and goblins and intellect devourers she considers deadly force.
Yeah, like intellect devour, she's not worried about. Gazers, she'll kill, but she feels real bad about the goblin. She feels terrible about the Kenku. Her rat daddy did not tell her that that would kill things.
Oh, rat daddy.
Rat daddy.
Yeah, I brought Milos into this room, so.
What happened to Milos?
He's just drooling.
Wait, what happened to Milos?
Yeah,
Oh, he's probably got his camera blocked because he wants to get up and do something while he's...
Yeah.
Probably.
While he's essentially brain dead.
Zuvu, you know anything about this? It's kind of pokes Milos.
Can I muddle around my brain to see if I know something about this?
Yeah, I mean, you passed the check on the intellect devourer before.
Okay, yeah. So,
If this was in the hall with him, so it looks like it sapped his intelligence out of him.
yeah, I just relay all of that information to the party. If
Well,
they
what do we do? Can we fix it?
doesn't he have to wait a while? How long does he have to wait for his intelligence to come to renew?
I don't know if you would particularly know. It shouldn't. It should not happen naturally. He needs some kind of magical medical treatment.
Is Milos dead? Has Milos died?
We need to go. We probably should go see somebody because he's brain dead right now.
We need to get what we came for, otherwise it's a waste. Knowing Milos and our friend here, Lapis, for the short amount of time, I feel like that's what Milos would want. And he looks at Lapis.
Milos should want us to save his life, trust me. But we do have a job to do. There's one thing Milos cares about. Milos. So, what are we here for?
Pick up a guy.
Pick up a guy. Where's the guy?
Probably behind a lot of more guys.
So the dwarf told me he was in that door where you went, and then Milos went. Now he's like this.
Well, and Eden, what did you see?
What do you mean? You didn't see it?
Well, I'm fairly certain I punched it several times in the face. Is there anything else in there we need to worry about?
While this conversation's happening, the blackness in that doorway begins to just shrink down until there's just stone.
Ah, fuck.
Huh. Well, that's gonna suck. I wasn't gonna go through that even if you paid me.
Yeah, I had no intention of going in there, but there was. I don't know what it was. Maybe I know what it was. I'm gonna roll Arcana.
Yeah, I would take Arcana or History.
Yeah. I mean, I particularly suck at both of them, so we're gonna go with Arcana.
Ooh, yeah.
I know about mind flayers.
You sure do know about mind flares.
I've heard about them in the sewer. I've only heard stories of them. It's called a mind flayer. It was in there. I swear it was. I don't know why it didn't come after us. It would have killed us instantly.
Yeah, I've heard the horror. There's a lot of things I'll tangle with. That I like my brain where it is. Thank you.
So why would that thing have a captive, and why is that thing working with the Xanathar Guild?
My question is, why didn't it kill us all? If I'm being quite honest.
Maybe it sent his dog to do the work.
Well, clearly he overestimated his dog's abilities or underestimated ours.
You think we can survive against going against one of those?
No. Absolutely not.
I think we need another 5 levels.
I don't think that there are 5 levels to the sewer. I know this area.
I feel like I need to get training first. I need a good Disney montage.
How much are we getting paid for this flume thing?
Not enough to go up against a mind flayer.
Oh my goodness.
I might be able to get in there.
How?
You look at him and he's a bald guy with tattoos right now.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh yeah, you don't look like Milk.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
I mean, I'm assuming it's Melt because
You would have seen him transform. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of the lackeys.
Well, what do you suggest what do you plan on doing?
Just
What good you gonna do without a plan?
walk. Just take Floon. What's the worst that could happen?
A
Fair.
lot.
I mean, we could sneak in, be backup, but
I feel like it's a really leading question, and a lot of things can go wrong with that.
Yes.
yeah.
We tend not to have the best statistics for that kind of thing.
But a lot of things could go right.
Should we retool, like make a better battle plan? Milosh is unconscious. I mean, I can create some frost for you, but that's as good as I can do. I don't know about everyone else, but this seems pretty dangerous. I think this is more than at least I've bargained for.
Why don't we go back and see if it's still there? I know that's a bad idea, but what else are we gonna do? Are we just gonna sit here?
No.
Run for our lives.
If we leave, I've never not gotten the guy that I'm trying to find. That's all I'm saying. And if we leave, they're going to move him, and they're going to restaff. They're going to up their forces again.
There.
I think if we're gonna do this, we need to do it now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you want me to open this door?
I think we should just go back to where we were.
Could we? This place.
The door at the bottom of the room, that's not a door. There's a door frame, but where the opaque blackness had been within the door frame is now just stone.
Oh.
Is that the same with all of these doors?
No, the rest of the doors are doors.
Ooh, these big doors look interesting.
Sure, and they're still open.
Oh,
they're open?
Yeah.
Lol. Yeah, right.
She said lol. I love it. Oh my god.
Has anybody got some light? Like, this is just really inconvenient.
I really don't think that I do.
Sorry.
I'm going to...
Can I minor illusion a torch?
Can you minor? No.
I mean...
It's a flat image.
You could create the image of it. It's not going to produce any light.
Does anybody have a stick?
I have a pen.
The goblin. He had arrows.
Oh, go get me an arrow. Somebody go get me an arrow.
And she'll go get.
And I'm like ripping off some cloth.
She'll go take a couple 5 or 6 arrows off of the goblin, and kind of hold them together.
Love it. I'll throw you a piece of cloth, and I'll say, tie it around the top.
Okay.
And now hold it out. And I cast Firebolt.
Oh my god!
Okay, yeah. You've created a very makeshift torch. Roll me an inspiration for that one.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Pop up the thing again.
Yeah.
You are now Bear Grylls.
Right.
I'll pop up for you.
Yes. I just click it, right? How the fuck do I click it?
There's a macro for it.
There's under abilities. There's one dramatic inspiration. It has a little D20 button you can press.
Yeah, there we go.
A silver. What? This is one of my go-to favorites. So what that means, what have you done? You may roll up to 3 effects. The DM may roll as many and may use them as they see fit on NPCs. What that means is at any time, you can choose to use that inspiration to roll up to 3 more times. But every time you roll, I roll, and I get to give those to NPCs. Which is fucking hilarious.
That's kind of like a double-edged sword in the worst way.
It's fun. I've only seen it work positively for the party. I always roll bad.
Well, here we go.
All right.
You're gonna do it?
Press X to doubt.
Why did the thing not open for me?
Could Milk have
My
like...
internet just lagged, so I lost that entire section of conversation.
Oh no, we weren't really saying anything. I asked if you were actually going to use it immediately.
What?
The inspiration is what I meant. I thought you said you were
Use
gonna.
it on what though? I mean,
You can just roll. You just roll 3
you just choose to use it, and you get to roll 3 more times, if up to 3 more times.
Yeah, but I can use that whenever, right?
Yeah, you don't have to use it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've got when the makeshift torch is lit. What do I see in this room?
Right. Let me give you sight, which means I need to go back to the map.
Oh, it's glorious sight.
Burns a little bit.
This token sight. I also desperately need to restart my internet browser because Roll20 won't even open your token anymore. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to just shut the thing and reopen it. So what do you do? The room lights up. What did you ask me?
What do I see in the room?
Right. So at the southern end of the room, there should be up a small set of stairs is a stone throne where Eden had spotted the mind flare sitting, petting the intellect devourer. To the right side of the room are 2 drawn curtains, tattered. I'll say that they've kind of been thrown aside as the goblins and the half-orc came out. So in the one on the southern end of the room, there is a bloodied, beaten figure of a man that looks suspiciously like your napkin.
I was gonna say, does he have red hair and a horribly drawn complexion? You see that they're open, however, you have not actually opened the door, so I can't go in there. But I would like to roll a medicine check on him.
Go ahead.
I'm not good at this. Is anybody else better at this than I am?
I got a 2.
Oh, good.
4.
Oh. He exists.
There is a figure here.
He's definitely not an illusion.
You can't. There should be no wall. You should be able to just go in.
It wouldn't let me.
That's weird.
No, now it will. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean he's breathing. His eyes are kind of swelled up from bruising. Fucker. Oh. Who the fuck are you?
I'm just gonna get down and I'm just gonna say, shh, don't worry. You're safe now.
I'm the
We're
pawn.
gonna bring you home.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. Gladly.
22. Yeah. All right, dude. Fucking. Yeah. Cool. Is either best dream I fucking had day or yeah, bring me away, brat lady.
I just like wipe some blood away from his eyes and hoist him over my shoulder, which is probably not going to be easy. I am not very strong.
Why did you do it? Objectively, why did you do it?
I don't know.
You have. It is. He's certainly heavier than you. So you go to start lifting him, and it's just like.
Well, I look at Zuvu, the gnome, and I look at Melk, who's like holding a horribly like combusting torch, you know. And I know that Lapis has Milos, so I'm like, here we go.
That's fair enough. Just make me athletics check.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a struggle, but you can carry him.
Yeah, he's not. Usually, when I'm like dragging people, they're struggling against me. So.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just allowing it.
Makes it easier.
All right.
The little puppy is excitable.
Yeah. If there's nothing else you want to do here, you can make your way out.
Yeah, let's get Milos to a
Healer of some kind.
This would be another great moment. I'd like to take a break.
Curtis.
Curtis? Break?
Overlords?
No break for
Overlords of the street?
All right, break. I'm not even on the Twitch anymore because I restarted everything. All right, you can.
Why don't we just take a break?
Yeah, I mean, we can just make our screens go black, take a break.
We could do that. I'm going to do that.
Sure, let's do that. If you're watching,
Bye, guys.
see you shortly.
Hello, and welcome to the theater.
And welcome back. So, our party now with the beleaguered Floon and stunned Milos drag them back through the sewers and make their way topside, where they can return to the yawning portal to show Volo their results. Sure enough, as you enter the yawning portal, Volo is there, sitting at a table, drinking with a familiar figure, Renaer Neverember. Upon seeing you, they will kind of put their drinks down, rush forward, and pull Floon off of Eden, hug him, and kind of check how he's doing. This is such a relief. Where did you find him?
One second.
The sewer?
In a sewer.
I'll pull Floon back over to us. You don't get your friend back until you fix him. I point to Milos.
What is why is he looking like that?
Some sort of small brain-like creature.
We ran into a mind flayer. I'm sure you know what they are.
Oh.
And it's familiar.
Looks at Floon. What did you do? God, I didn't follow my man. I didn't. I'm so glad to be home. Yeah. Renaer. Yes. So your friend here, he kind of like opens his eyelids, looking into his eyes. Yes. Give me a moment. I'll go pull some connections with the Spires of Morning. Maybe I can get the cleric over here. That is... You saved my life. That is the very least I can do.
I mean, very, very least.
Yeah, so Rainier will leave. He'll come back with a man dressed in robes, lots of sun iconography, a priest of Lathander, who will go about quickly casting a spell, receive a donation from Rainier, and make his leave. And as he casts Greater Restoration, Milosh's intelligence returns to normal. So Milosh finds himself now in the yawning portal, tens of feet above where he last had been. But I don't know, is Lake actually here? Yay!
Ha!
Lapis will just kind of set him down on a chair. Milosh. Wait in front of him. Time to wake up, buddy.
Milosh feels like he passed out drunk.
Yeah, you, turns out you shouldn't hug little brain dogs.
Milosh did not hug it?
Well, turns out you
Did
shouldn't.
Milosh hug it? Milosh doesn't remember.
Turns out you shouldn't try to hug little brain dogs.
Does not remember trying to hug little brain dog. Did not want it to hug. Just, it was cute. Little brain with little fox feet. What is the big deal?
I mean, it took your brain.
Did not take the brain. Milosh still has brain.
Oh, no. We fought a lot of things and you were not there.
But don't
You
worry.
fought things without Milosh?
Oh, I avenged you. I thought you were gone, Milosh.
You actually brought Milosh with you? Why the fuck did you bother? If we were in reverse situations, Milosh would have left each and every one of you.
Professional courtesy.
Sure.
Milosh is just saying, if it is Milosh for you, it is Milosh.
Professional.
Milosh will say thank you regardless. What does Milosh owe?
Nothing. Rainier took care of it, and Rainier still owes us a debt.
Indeed, I have paid for the work. You are fine.
Milosh kind of looks at Rainier. Is Volo still here?
Yes.
Rainier just kind of looks over him. I imagine at this point I see Floon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
You do not need to.
No.
So, we managed to do the job even if Milosh was unconscious. This is good. So, you are going to pay my friends, correct? Milosh does not expect you to pay him. Milosh did not do a job of doing job, but everyone else you need to pay.
Oh yeah. I payment. I will confess that I may have but few coins to spare. But never let it be said that Volo reneges on a promise. How about a reward that is worth more than what I was going to pay you? Huh? He pulls out a scroll tube. This is the deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep, in the North Ward, up amongst the upper crust, no? It cost a lot more than the, what was I going to give you, like 500 gold? This is worth way more.
I take a look at it. Do I recognize where it is?
Yeah, well... I don't know if you specifically recognize. You give me like a low history check.
Sure. I do spend a lot of my time underground, but...
Yeah, can I check that out and also authenticate the document? Like just
Sure.
look over it?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you want me to roll for that?
like investigation. Okay. Yeah, it seems the deed he has, he'll unroll it. It is to a place listed as Troll Skull Manor within Troll Skull Alley in the North Ward. Seems official. You know of you know generally where that is, Eden. You're pretty confident that's a real place.
Well, what am I gonna do with this surface house? I have a home.
That we can divide amongst 5 people.
It makes it tough. What are we going to do? Tear down the windows? Milos gets a window. Eden gets a window. Why am I talking in third person now?
Milos is very good. Visualis is very good. Very good impressions on people.
It's contagious, I'm telling you.
It is a historic building in the North Ward. It's, I believe, 10, 20 years back, it was a tavern, actually. It's a multi-story property. I bought it recently because, well, that's irrelevant. But I'm willing to give it to you all as a reward for all your troubles. You've clearly went through more danger than I had really thought you would have to. Yes?
I don't know. I have to say, certain parties prefer me to live in the sewer, including myself.
Does this building have sewer access?
There's sewer access on the streets. Is that good enough? I don't.
I'll take it, Volo.
I might be able to make it work.
And just one more thing to add to the clause of this agreement.
Oh, sure.
You 3 need to read a paragraph. So?
Read the paragraph?
Yeah, just a paragraph.
Can I see
Okay. Aye, sure. I'll put out a bit of parchment.
Mm-hmm. What does it say on it?
It says that.
Welcome to yourself, son of the early. You are high in the sky, your mighty power flying high. You are the mother of truth. Join together and join the mother and become one.
Oh, no.
What?
What?
Thank you.
Okay. And here, the Floon will repeat it. Renair looks you over real suspiciously.
He's just smiling.
What is this for?
It's just a way of me distilling confidence that you're not trying to betray us in this deal.
You're making his job far too easy, is what you're doing for him.
If this will appease you, you'll say to me, sure, fine, I'll read it. And he'll proceed to read the same paragraph.
He'll take the parchment back and put it back in his backpack. Thank you.
Now, if I'm going to pass this over to you, I can certainly show you the property if you wish, but we'll have to get it, of course, officially transferred over with the city records.
And how do we go about that?
I can lead you there myself.
Let's
Where
do
I'm
that.
from, we just find our home.
There are laws in the city, so I'm told. If you want the place, I mean, someone has to have it passed over to their name.
Well,
Lead
there's
the way.
lots of bedrooms. We can have many guests, right?
Yes, of
I
course.
enjoy having guests. All right, let's go.
Did you have something in mind?
For the bedrooms?
Well, guests, I was also kind of inclining to it, but yes.
Oh, it depends. We could turn it into an inn, or a brothel. Tomato, tomato.
We'll need to see the place first.
Yeah, something tells me we're gonna have to do some work with this thing.
Yeah.
Good
It
news,
hasn't
Volo.
been open in a while, no.
Well, either way, it seems to be good news for you, Volo. And Milos will kind of slide over and wrap Volo around his shoulder, like almost in like a playful hug, but
Mhm.
probably a little tight. And he will kind of whisper to his ear, "You have made goodbye, my friends here, and that means you don't have to worry about Milos being on your bed at night. So good job, Volo." He'll give him a pat on the shoulder and let him go.
I can't wait to never have to worry about you two either. Okay.
Lead the way.
All right. So, do you want him to lead you to
Yes.
sign it? What? I didn't
The
ask.
house first. I think we want to see it. I mean, Eden doesn't care, but
Let's take a walk to Trollskull Alley.
I mean,
Okay.
property's property.
That's not true. Location, location, location.
He's
Oh,
giving it to us
like
for
I said,
free.
The only thing they're not making more of is land.
Yeah, but if it's not good land,
All land is good land eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're going to argue with Lex Luthor, I need to have a talk.
So you will. Okay. So you will. Renair will pay for Volo and you to take a carriage across the city. Takes you like 10 minutes to get there. As you come out onto the alley, it's nice, upper middle classy kind of. The building in question that he brings you to is about three stories, maybe an attic in there, 3-4 stories. It looks old, a lot of broken windows, peeling paint. The door doesn't look like it's really set right in the frame. He pulls out a key and unlocks the door, opens it, creaking loudly into a rather empty, what was likely a tap room. There's a bar set up before you. There's no furniture, broken floorboards, all sorts of ash thrown out around the fireplace, broken glass. The mirror behind the bar is covered in dust and slightly cracked. Ta-da!
looks fine to me.
That is what I like.
Look, it looks like that tavern you liked so much, the snake one.
Yes, the shithole that Milos refused to ever set foot into again.
I think it looks fine.
It looks like home.
All right,
Okay,
that is
fine.
the nice girl who lives in a sewer and the crazy man who is people into a cult. What about the rest of you?
Cult? What cult?
Milos has a feeling.
I think it has potential.
It looks safer than the sewers.
Well, you're not wrong there.
I mean, the
Doesn't smell
sewers are
much
safe
better
if
than
you're
the sewers.
careful. Anywhere is not safe if you're as reckless as some.
Yes, everything. It is all wonderful, isn't it? And you watch as an old broken wine bottle kind of floats up into the air and just shoots right past Volo's head and shatters against the wall.
Oh, that's new.
That is weird.
Volo,
Yes, that is my name.
do you have something that you want to tell the rest of us?
Do I have something I want to tell the rest of you? I am working on a new book
No. Not that you want, that you need to tell the rest of us.
that I need to tell the rest of you.
We just survived a mind flare, brain dogs. I'm not in the mood. I don't like killing, but Milos here does.
Yes.
Didn't do much in the sewer, to be fair.
It's related. No, I'm answering your question. I'm writing a new book. That's why I bought the property. It's called Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. Yay! The property is
Giving us a haunted
Oh, good, I
house.
didn't do it.
the properties may be haunted. Yay!
Milos kind of starts turning, looking around. Ghosts, Milos is asking you to show yourselves.
Very slowly, in the dusty mirror, the letters start to get written until it just says "closing time" with an exclamation point.
Well, no, we can't close. We have to sweep up the dust and we have to get rid of the broken glass. Otherwise, somebody's gonna get hurt.
We are your new proprietors.
A bunch of glass just swings as if an arm is taken to it, and all falls onto the floor.
Clean that up.
Hey, he likes you already.
If you want the place to become more destroyed, then fine, have your tantrum.
I want to understand that this place you're offering us is haunted.
That is why I bought it. I was told it may be haunted. Yes.
Lapis, you've never been in a haunted house before?
I'm not gonna lie, not ones that were actually haunted.
In my opinion, this is a bonus. We're getting more than just a house. We got a ghost.
I think it might actually be a poltergeist, for what that's worth.
What's the difference?
Tomato, tomato, I suppose.
You'll have to read my book.
Okay, I think you can give us
Mention
a
that
bit of
book again, Volo, and you're gonna be the new inhabitant of the ghosts.
Well, Volo, you could either tell us what the difference is, or you could just owe us money instead.
No.
Milos will pull out his dagger and start cleaning his fingernails.
Yeah. Okay. Poltergeist. They usually their anger at something has prevented them from passing on, and they have unfinished business, so they are doomed to rest here wherever their unfinished business is, and until he accomplishes whatever that is, he is there and quite angry.
Who'd you buy
All
this
right,
property
ghost. Who do you want dead? Milos will make it happen.
Volo, you studied the house. You studied the poltergeist, right?
Yes.
What made it angry?
I don't think it likes that I. Okay, so I have a suspicion. Yes, the old owner, Lif was his name. Yes, Elven ancestry. He died tragically, and I think this spirit is his spirit, and he doesn't quite like that we're in his abode.
How long ago did he die?
But you are not alive, Lif, and it doesn't matter what you can't do anything. Another glass flies by Volo.
I'm starting to like this ghost.
I changed my position. Lapis is right. Property is not just property. How long ago did this guy tragically die?
Oh, must have been about 15, 20 years ago, whenever they closed shop. That is why they closed shop, but...
Okay.
Lapis is going to explore the house a little bit.
Yeah,
Sure.
I just walk into the house.
Sure.
I follow Lapis.
Moving up, you have to... so you can explore like the pantry and the kitchen down here, and there is a trap door that leads down into a cellar. Looking down there, immediate smells of sewage hit you. There must be a leak, and sure enough, there's like a layer of just some kind of thick, opaque liquid at the bottom of the floor.
I head down.
Yeah, it's a cellar. There's a lot of old kegs. A lot of them have been broken, but there are some there for what it's worth. But there's tons of sewage on the ground.
I yell up. I say, I think we need to install a drain in this floor. that will let this leakage drain directly to the sewer. What do you think?
I think it's going to cost money that we don't have.
I think that's probably second on our list.
You did bring in quite a bit of money recently. Well, you weren't here,
I think we have
Beth,
it.
but
Yeah, I must have missed something. When did we get a lot of money?
Yeah, I got like 30 gold.
when they got into the warehouse where they found Renair, they found a secret room where there was a bunch of stolen shit, and they pawned it all off.
Oh, how much?
But I yell back up. I say,
Like
we're
1,000
never
gold
going
right
to
now.
pass health inspection unless we take care of the sewage.
There's health inspections in Waterdeep.
Of course there are. It's Waterdeep.
It certainly depends what you want to do with the property.
Well, I told you, we're going to turn it into a brothel.
Okay, you'll probably have to. Actually, I don't know. That's probably legal in Waterdeep. You'll need to sign up with the appropriate guilds first, but yeah, and they will have certain health expectations.
So that's why I'm saying first things first, we should install a drain in the floor down here that drains all of this directly into the sewer.
First things first?
Yes.
Did we forget that there's a ghost here?
Did he hurt anybody?
Poltergeist!
It just seems to be the ghost.
Poltergeist.
Volo. I do not see a problem with ghost that dislikes Volo.
I head back
I will get
upstairs.
along with him.
I kick
He
some
has
sewage.
personality.
Heading outside and going up the rickety, broken steps up to the second floor. A lot of the same. There's a lot of mostly empty bedrooms. What little furniture left is pretty destroyed or just completely covered in dust, cobwebs, and all sorts of odd, hardened scum. But like everything's largely intact, minus most of the windows. I will say, who's exploring upstairs?
Lapis.
Lapis. As you come up and get into the attic area, you open the door into a very cobweb-covered room, and just sitting in the middle of the room is this weary, cast-off, old-looking doll.
Hey, Zuvu, would you mind grabbing that?
Yeah. I mage hand and I grab the doll.
All right, as the mage hand just kind of scoops under the doll and lifts it up, a voice emerges.
Ah!
Who's been a wicked child?
Whoa!
And then there's nothing. The doll just kind of like sags.
I'm having a serious case of deja vu.
I have the mage hand turn it around. Does it have like a little drawstring to?
Mm-mm. No.
Lapis, do you have any anything going on in there?
No, that's... What?
Okay. What does this doll? What does the room look like, and what does this doll look like?
The room, there's 3 windows, cracked or broken. A number of empty crates scattered around the room. Lots of dust and spider webs. Broken floorboards.
Okay.
The doll appears to be made in the image of a girl. It's missing one of the bead eyes, but there's one still in there. Made of wood, very old, moth-eaten, dusty covered, lavender dress on.
Okay. So and how many rooms are up on this floor?
There's this room, which is a little larger than the other room in the attic area.
So
you come up on a landing, and there's room on either side.
All right, so I keep mage hand active and still hold this doll.
Okay.
And then I look in the other room.
Just more, no furniture, dust, spider webs, broken bits of wood.
Cool. So I walk downstairs with the doll.
Okay. As the doll floats through the doorway and you start to bring it down the stairs, don't worry, we'll take care of her. Doll just kind of sags over some more.
Can someone help me? I'm freaked out. I have the frightened condition.
You come downstairs?
Yeah, I'm walking downstairs with the doll.
You walk through the front door of the tap room, this doll floating on this spectral blue hand.
What is that?
A little gift that I found upstairs.
A gift?
I use that really euphemistically. It's a creepy ass doll that I found upstairs.
I mean, it's just a doll, right? And I go to swipe it out of the air.
You're touching it. You.
Okay, yeah. As you grab it, as it asked before, who's been a wicked child?
I drop it.
It just falls on its stomach, face down.
Okay, so this is the creepiest thing that keeps talking. Can I look at it to see if it's got any special markings, like initials on it, and to see if it's got any like machine that makes it have a voice?
It does not.
Are you too afraid of a little doll?
I am. I'm afraid of things I don't really understand. This is a thing that doesn't make sense. I'm getting nervous.
I mean, it's not terrifying. I didn't expect it to talk. Milos, pick it up.
Okay, Milos will walk over and pick it up.
Who's been a wicked child?
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Milos just kind of turns it over and kind of holds it upside down. Is there any seams on it? Anything that suggests it has a name or belongs to anyone?
Nope.
Milos
I'll
goes,
do it.
Why are you here? Who owns you?
You're just
He
staring
shakes
at a
it
doll. Nothing.
Hey, Poltergeist, do you know who owns this?
You look around the room. Nothing happens.
Well, he's helpful.
Does he have a name?
The poltergeist?
Yeah, Mr. Poltergeist, do you have a name?
There's no response.
Volo said he may be the spirit of the man who died here. What was his name? Leaf?
That is what they said.
Liv, if you don't help us out, I'm going to break another window.
No response.
Is Volo still here?
Yes.
Volo, what's his name? Who's the guy who tragically died here?
His name is Lif. L-I-F. Lif.
Are there so this is a tavern of some kind. Are there cups or anything left at the bar? Broken bottles.
You can get broken glass, sure.
I'll take some broken glass and I'll say, Lift, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to dig it into the bar and just drag it slowly. Lift.
We've got to pay for that.
Yeah, really, we own this now.
We're going to have to pay for it to be refinished anyway, right? It's fine.
Probably 3 gold right there.
There's no response.
Why don't you stab the doll?
He would probably be very angry about that.
I'm very angry about that.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Milos, throw me the doll.
Milos gonna look on the doll again. He'll toss it over.
Okay.
I launch it out the front door.
As it starts to launch, you hear as it's twirling through the air, it smacks against the ground outside. Please don't hurt me.
I go pick it up. I go get it.
A wicked child. When it said, please don't hurt me, it was distinctly a younger voice.
I'm going to roll Arcana.
Sure.
Maybe if my sheet will open.
Yeah. Malk will poke his head around the door and go, don't bring it inside a second. Let's try and speak to this ghost now.
Okay, yeah, as you inspect it, I mean, it acts similarly to, there's like rather pricey for the average folk of Waterdeep, but some more well-off people would buy such a toy for their children. It's like a talking doll, magically
Delicious.
magically granted with the ability to say, like, copy and say certain phrases, but you're not.
But it's not like
it's not like quite operating the same way.
I'm gonna hold on to this, and I stuff it in my bag.
Okay.
Wait outside a second with the doll.
Oh.
And then he'll poke his head back. He's kind of like jumping between the doorway. It's fine. And he goes, left.
A line begins to draw itself under the words closing time, underlining it.
Yeah.
No, Liv, I think I'm gonna live here now.
Yeah, so I don't think he likes the doll.
I wonder why.
I bring the doll back inside.
Okay.
And I bring it downstairs into the basement, and I
All right.
put it on a shelf.
All right, you just put it on top of like a keg.
Yeah, and I bring it. I come back upstairs, leave it down there.
Hey, Eden, before you come up, can you take that glass shard that you just had and press it into the doll's hand?
Jesus.
I don't know what ripping the doll is gonna do. Do you really need me to do that?
Well, the doll said don't hurt it, and it's not really speaking anything else. I'm just wondering if it has some level of sentience.
Well, honestly, I'm thinking that it's just repeating a phrase, which means that it probably belonged to a little girl who is in a lot of trouble.
Hold up. Your first response for thinking this doll might have sentience is that you wanted to do something to harm it?
Well, the
You
sentience.
think Milos is the fucked up one?
No. Sentience implies the capacity to suffer, and that's and we can't really measure sentience without. I see how this is sounding really mad scientist. Just give me a second.
Okay, I'll do it. And
No.
I just
You do not need to
press
explain yourself. Milos is growing appreciation for this item.
I just like press it into the hand of the doll.
Okay, yeah, it cuts the wooden hand, and again it please don't hurt me.
I
Okay.
just pat its head and I say, I won't hurt you. And I put it on the shelf.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm less freaked out now.
I go back upstairs. Liv? Who's the doll?
No response.
We know you know how to communicate.
Make a persuasion check.
Showa. You know, can't win all the time. Could have been worse.
There's no response.
Did anybody else check the highest floor?
Yes,
The attic?
that's where the doll was.
Okay. I missed that.
So this is a pretty cool place, right? Yeah.
Volo, this is a shithole waiting to be bombed.
It's a fixer-upper.
I don't know.
What do you do with a place like this? With a imagine if you open the staff room back up. You got a ghost here. That's cool, huh? Poltergeist. Sorry, poltergeist.
You have connections here in the city, Volo. Do you know how much it might get cost to have this place fixed up?
It depends what you want to do with it. I could reach out to contacts if you're interested in renovating. If you just want to make it a home, I imagine it'll be a lot cheaper. But
Tavern downstairs.
I could reach out to some guilds.
To kind of look around.
Which guild can help me with my basement?
We could also turn it into a temple. Yes. Seems like we could.
Absolutely not.
Just
Not
saying.
unless you all get real cool about a lot of stuff real fast.
Like the temple that I have in mind, they're pretty chill. Like they're open to a lot of things. You just have to read this paragraph. Read the paragraph.
Absolutely not. I push it away.
Wait, should I not have done that? Why is he?
I have my alliances. Now you have yours, Volo.
I need to see a priest.
You need to see a lot more than that.
Yeah, so if this is great, I can reach out to contacts if you need. See about renovating, and let's get to get this officiated. Yes.
Yeah.
At the very least, I think we should start with just Caretakers Guild. Get somebody in here who will clean this shithole up.
That
Maybe
can be
an
done.
exorcist, so we can deal with Leaf. I would like to deal with him personally. I think he is a spunky individual, might give this place character, but if he is going to start throwing glasses at anyone who comes to the door, he will quickly draw on Milosh's patience.
He's great. As long as he knows that you're cool, it's good. Glass by his head.
Milosh detects that.
Unseen servants, not concentration, right?
Don't think so.
Not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant twice instantly and get him to clean the room.
Okay, yeah, they'll start going about cleaning the room. Nice.
And I look directly at Milk and I say, I'm gonna start cleaning the room with my hands, because I don't need magic to clean the room.
They're not magic. They're just
Magic is easier.
my servants.
Why would you not do it if it's easier? It's magic.
I ignore him. I start cleaning.
Bolo, let's get this officiated.
Okay. So, Volo will lead you over to city government building, bring you before a tiefling. One Kylan Silmerhelf, a magistrate for the city. All right. So we are officially moving this over from Volothamp Gadarm to who? I can write multiple people.
Then I give them all the party's name. Like everyone in the party.
Is everyone cool with that?
Um,
I'm not there to disagree with it, so.
Milosh did not finish job with Loon. Milosh does not need name on paper.
you
Okay.
sure?
Oh, Milosh, you're fine. You did enough.
Do not put Milosh's name on paper.
I wrote Milosh's name on the paper.
You might want my full name. It's Milk Avram.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and I sign this after you pay me the 25 gold tax. I got it right here. Don't worry. Bolo's a man of his word.
Honestly, the second that he says that, Milosh's head just starts slowly turning to Bolo.
Man of his word. Here we go. All right. You are the official owners of Troll Skull Alley.
The whole alley.
I mean, fuck.
All of it.
Troll Skull Manor. There you go.
Well, all right. Who do I talk to about drilling a hole down to the sewer?
I think we need to get a whole renovation crew. Not just the sewer, but the whole thing.
Yeah. That too.
To take care of the sewage, you're probably going to want to talk to the Guild of Plumbers. I don't remember all their names. You probably need to talk to a lot of different guilds, but again, depending what you want to do with the building, I could, if you actually want to get the tavern open, I could bring you to the Taverners Guild, and perhaps they can help you with the more intricacies. If not, though, yeah, the sewage, you're going to want the plumbers. Take care of wood, you'll want carpenters. You want to take care of it's a lot of guilds. Welcome to Waterdeep.
So we're going to have to get a lot of contractors. How much do you think it's going to
Why
cost?
I never wanted to live on the surface.
I cannot begin to speculate how much it will cost, because I really don't want to give you a number and have your white-haired friend come down and beat me up when I'm wrong.
I want you to give me a number.
Intimidation.
Let me get my character sheet open.
I'm going to be quite honest with you. You are scary. Your friend is more scary. I will.
So do you want me to have you talk to him instead?
He looks to Milos.
Because I'm being nice right now. All I want a general ballpark idea.
You don't want me to give you a wrong number, do you? Is that what you
You're
want?
being helpful, right, Volo?
I want a ballpark. What would the cheapest cost us, and what would the most expensive cost us?
Sure. Okay. At least, I suppose you're looking at 1,000 plus gold.
Okay.
To make everything, perfect.
What about operational?
That is completely up to you. If you want to run a brothel, that's
That's the idea.
yeah, that'll probably have certain expectations. I've never run a brothel, so I don't know why I would really know what that costs.
But Volo, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in my local bar a few times, so you know what the standards are.
I'm pretty sure that is not correct. I would have remembered seeing you before.
But sometimes I'm not wearing this face.
What is the name of the bar? What's
the name of the bar?
Yeah, what is it?
Jumping snake.
Yeah, that one.
Never heard of it.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
No, he's full of shit.
11?
I mean, you believe him.
Okay. Must have been mistaken.
Why would he lie to you at this point?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Checks out to Milos. But we have work in front of us. Tedious work. Well, tedious payments. I don't imagine we'll be doing very much work.
No.
Well, I can put you in contact with some guild members, and hopefully they can be more help in this new path you've taken.
We're not the only one we should take to Pack Volo. I pat him on the shoulder and walk out the door.
Really need to have a priest look at what did I read?
At the very least, every good brothel still needs a bar. So a tavern setup might not be a bad idea to start.
I agree.
I think we need to sit down and have a conversation about what kind of place we want this to be, because I hear brothel an awful lot, and believe me, I'm all about getting laid from time to time. But what do we as a group think this thing will need? And will our employers have issue with that?
And is our neighborhood really compatible with our brothel?
I don't know much about the neighborhood.
It's
but
upper
Lapis,
middle class.
All I have to say about that, Lapis, is this is why you work. You should work freelance and not align yourself with anything in particular. Because my boss is myself, and myself says we should build a brothel.
Milos will just say this. Everybody is willing to pay for it. The higher the clientele, the more they'll pay.
That means we've got to have a lot of ground money.
We'll find a way to
How
set
much
it.
money do we have, Lapis? You're holding on to the gold, right?
1,000 and some change.
Done?
We might have some individuals who are looking to put some money into this as well, so long as their own interest can be maintained in the establishment.
I don't think that we need to do that. I don't like how you guys like to align yourselves with so many different parties.
Look,
I can put an extra 300 gold in myself as well into our total.
one party I work for, myself, and then I got people who help me out from time to time. Just happens to be one of them likes to keep an eye on certain things.
I still think a temple's a good idea, you know.
Nobody
Everybody likes
likes
temples.
temple. It's not
building
happening.
a temple.
Just one room?
No.
Your room.
Yeah, my
If
room.
you
That's
want to
fine.
make your room a worship area, make your room a worship area. Nobody can tell you what to do with your room.
We're making a part brothel, part temple.
No. I think he's gonna have an offering.
What?
That's not how.
Boy, the Catholic Church is not having that one.
No.
Well, you may mock this concept, but somewhere there is a god of flesh, and they are looking favorably upon you right now.
But
Fair
yeah, so just I have a good idea as well for the name. Since it's a brothel, how about the Rising Sun?
Absolutely not.
You may as well call the place the Holy One.
The Rising Sun, it's got two meanings. The sun rises and other things rise.
Yes, we get it.
Yes, we understand.
What? You come up with a better brothel name.
I mean, we could just keep it Troll Skull Manor. I see nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of discretion.
Who wants to go?
yeah. Hey up, guys! Let's go to the Trollstone Manor. For a
Let us
good time.
worry about the branding when we actually have place fixed up into position and know what the fuck that we are doing with it. In the meantime, Zuvu, I think you and I should do a little bit of research into what happened to these leaf individuals so that we can properly make sure that this is not going to be a thing that bites us back in the ass.
Okay, yes, and I agree. And I'm like rubbing that purple feather across my nose because I'm like super hyped. Yes, let's do that.
Why are you doing this? What is this that you are doing? Milos doesn't understand.
Don't worry.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited. This is up my alley, Milos.
Is it literally up your alley though? Are you like from here?
Well, I mean, like I'm not from here. I was raised around this area, probably.
Well, I'm gonna go check around the neighborhood to see who's who in the zoo. Is anybody we need to worry about?
Let me know what you find. I go downstairs.
Got some obsession with being down that sewer.
Would you like me to come with you, Lapis?
If you want.
Sure.
Lapis is gonna go just check out the nearby buildings, what the name of the shops are. Maybe visit a couple of them. Just peruse, browse. She's a very ostentatious character, so she'll stick out for sure. But
Sure. Yeah. So there's a number of businesses in the alley.
oh, how crowded is this place, by the way? What time of day is it? Is it crowded? What's the foot traffic like?
Oh wow, I don't even have my calendar open. I don't know what time of day it is. It is. Oh, it's in the afternoon. It would be in the afternoon right now.
Okay, so is it busy street? Not very, very busy?
Mildly. It's definitely not packed. But there's a number of groups wandering the alley, going to different shops.
Okay. We're gonna have to hire. If we're doing like a bar or even a brothel, we're gonna have to get people that can work there because I'm not gonna be there all the time. We're not gonna be here all the time. We're gonna have to find staff that can tolerate us and a flying bottle throwing ghost.
Depends what quality staff. I know some waiters and waitresses. They might be looking for a pay rise, but
Excuse me for 1 minute. I'm still here. Just gotta go kill a cat.
Oh, okay.
As Lapis steps away, they just hear a cat.
Stop it.
What would I think would be the rough idea of like waiter and bar staff for like a rough night, like 2 of each?
That's the kind of stuff we can talk about when you like. It depends what kind of like what kind of business you want to run and how much money you want to be putting into the business every week. So for like a low for a cheap place, you don't need a lot of staff. You need like 3 staff. But the more, and I mean, if you actually want to open a brothel, you're going to need more staff than the average tavern.
Yeah.
You probably also want to look at security, but which isn't something you normally need.
What we need is a warforged fighter.
So we'll worry about the staff later on. I'll be able to source some people. People owe me favors, so.
Okay. Looking around the alley, Lapis. Number of businesses. There's another. There's a shop, small wooden sign outside that's completely bare, except for a large bent nail sticking out of it. Looking inside, seems to be some kind of a carpenter. There's wooden furniture, bows, crossbows on display, stabs. There is a forge. There's smoke and steam billowing out from the windows. Steam and Steel is the name. There is what appears to be an herbalist. The business is kind of set up in a 3-story townhouse. The top floor appears to be a greenhouse, translucent glass walls. You can see a rainbow of flowers within. An unremarkable building, but there's a distinguishing sign of an orange and black featuring just a pair of cat's eyes, whatever that is. And then there's a shop at the bottom of this multi-story building. Bottom floor, big open windows. You can see it's a bookstore. The Bookworm's Treasure. And there is another bar on the far end called Froon's Brews.
I poked my head in Froon's Brews.
It is almost dead empty, and there is a miserable-looking, balding son of a bitch behind the counter, just kind of muttering under his breath. He's not even standing behind the counter. He's just sitting and like reading one of the city's broadsheets, the newspapers.
Okay. You take a reservation or is it free seating?
Yeah. Come in. Whatever you want.
Just slide out to the bar. Simple ale.
Yeah, sure thing. Fill you up one. 2 copper.
Ting ting.
Haven't seen someone like you here. Sorry, that's rude.
She gave me the what the fuck's that supposed to mean look.
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, welcome to Froon's Brews. How can what brings you around here?
Oh, scoping out places. Looks like I might be moving into town for a little while.
Interesting. Whereabouts?
Just down the road a bit.
Where down the road?
It's down the road in the corner somewhere. I don't know the exact address yet. It's an old abandoned building.
Very, very slowly, his whatever smile he might have had has just become like a blank expression. You don't mean Troll Skull Manor?
No, I don't think that's what it's called.
Huh. Oh, good. Yeah, place a shithole.
Really? Why's that?
I haven't been open in years. That's what I'm told. I'm from Luskin, I just opened up shop not too long ago.
This is your bar inn?
Yes, and he motions around a honestly very dingy, like there's no decorations, small bar. Kind of sucks in here, to be quite honest.
How's the beer?
It's passable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melk leans into Lapis and go, even
Over there?
Yeah, I was going to walk around with Lapis.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just in the shadows watching, waiting.
Yeah, sorry.
Even this place is kind of shit by my standards.
Yeah, well, competition maybe. So, how's business? You doing all right, or?
Yeah, it's fine. Not a lot of bars around here,
Yeah, you must not get much competition.
No, not much. Not here.
All right. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
your beer's all right. Sit down. I think we'll be seeing each other again. Something just tells me we will.
Return customers are always welcome. Yeah. You come, Emmett Froon. That's me. You come back here anytime.
I will. Give him a wink.
I won't disturb your drink though. If you're clearly you're with your friend. I'll just kind of walks to the other end of the bar and very slowly goes back to reading his broadsheet.
Okay. She'll leave.
Fair enough.
Oh, kind of leans up against the door. You gotta be careful around here. I hear some Zentarum poking around. Some sort of war.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, be an awful shame if something happened. Believe.
There's like a slight what? But okay, yeah, you leave. Milosh and Zuvu, how are you? What was your plan here? You want to look into the haunting?
So
Yeah.
it is my understanding, Zuvo, that you had some work with the city previously. You have a certain skill set that seems like it would be applicable for this job.
Me? No. You say Vola?
Zuvu.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I want to know, DM, am I able to contact some of my old friends on the force to see if I can get like maybe a case file on leave?
How gracefully did you leave?
I just quit. I was just like, it wasn't like, it wasn't the ending of training day and I was Denzel Washington.
Wow, that's a reference.
Yeah, it was just
on Zuvu.
it was just me going that I need to spend my time doing greater things than solving petty murders that just keep popping up.
Okay, you could certainly try and reach out to them, if you would like.
Okay, then I definitely do that. I want to try to like drop a line. Do I just make this up as I go?
Sure. Okay. So you head to the castle ward, where the tower of the order is.
Okay.
Upon arriving, you can kind of there'd be a number of order members within the ground floor of the tower. They will allow you in. They do sell a number of magic items in the lower level of the tower to the public. So it's even if you're not still a member, you still get in. You approach the most senior looking member you think, dwarf, fiery red hair, big beard, balding up top, rectangular spectacles on. He's dressed in a vest and well-looking clothes, well put together. Hey, how may I help you?
Hey, I don't know this guy, do I? Is he new? What is he doing? Is he just standing guard for the quarters?
He's just kind of they have like they have a desk where like the public can kind of come and
It's the desk sergeant's desk.
yeah, basically. So you've approached sure, you know this man. Good old Tharn. Mm-hmm. Tharn.
Okay. All right, cool. Thorn, hey, long time no see, buddy.
Hey, you haven't been around in a while?
I haven't, but I need to come around now because I want to look at some of old cold cases.
Can I see your badge?
I don't have one, man. This is me calling in a favor. Big favor.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's go. Boop boop. Is it hilarious? Okay, cool.
Oh, 15. Not bad.
The dice gods are with me.
Look, I can't be doing this, but all right, old times. One thing. What do you need?
I need a case file. It's a cold case on this guy named Leaf. Died tragically. I think he's the guy who used to own that Troll Skull Manor up in North Ward.
Trolls. Oh, yeah, Korea owned that for a while.
Who?
Let me see if she's here. He kind of starts fidgeting with things on his desk, and you see him. You see like little bits of arcane sparks kind of come up at whatever he's doing. Yeah, she's actually okay. Head on up. She's on the 3rd level. Okay, Korea Stone Mallow.
Thank you.
Yep.
Milos would give him the most polite smile he can as he just follows.
Oh my god. I'm like hoping no one recognizes your face. Okay. Yeah, I definitely take lead even though I'm like 3 foot tall. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm headed up to Corey's office.
All right, you get there, you knock at the door. Come in. Opening the door, it's very packed desk, but all the bookshelves and such are quite empty. The room, honestly, if the desk wasn't just covered in shit, the room doesn't look like it gets a lot of use. Mm-hmm. This standing before you is a female dwarf. Hoop earrings, her hair white, showing her age, pulled into a bun, blue dress with furs kind of thrown over it, as well as sort of smock hanging down from her belt that has all sorts of arcane kind of burns residue. It's tattered a bit.
Do I know her like rank or position within the force?
You're not honestly, you're not familiar with her.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no. You would. You've heard of her. She doesn't work a lot with the Order anymore. She's like half retired. You know her as she's frequently called, the Gargoyle, for her face always seems to be frozen in the scowl that it currently is.
My kind of girl.
Okay, so I creak open the door and like, Ikoria, hey.
What?
Hey,
How may I help you?
I need to know, I'm working on a cold case with, about Leaf, the guy who tragically died at Troll Skull Manor. You familiar with Troll Skull Manor?
Why are you asking?
The poltergeist is haunting the manor, and I'm trying to just get rid of it.
I'm not familiar with a poltergeist there.
Yes, but I'm hoping you'd be familiar with maybe the story of what happened in Troll Skull Manor. Is there like a case file on them, or do you know anything offhand?
What's your name?
Zuvu.
And why are you interested? You're interested. You're looking into this cold case. Why? Who's wants to look into it?
I mean, I would take as many cold cases as you can throw at me, to be honest. But I'm looking at this one in particular because it's been kind of wrecking the place, and I'm trying to clean up the property up in Northgate. It'd be better for the neighborhood in general, you know.
Look, I own the property, but that was like 70 years ago. Yeah.
70? Who owned it after you?
I sold it to some shield dwarves. They fell on hard times. I know they sold it to a woman, made it into an orphanage. That wasn't...
Who owned it 15 years ago?
She gets, looks agitated. I'll tell my story at my own pace. Fine. 15 years ago, it passed hands again. I believe it was open as a bar. Then it passed to some halflings. I think they live outside the city walls. As I was trying to say, though, the dwarves sold it to an orphanage, and then it turned out there was the woman wasn't a woman. It was a hag. She was eating the children. Very sad. But they.
A naughty child.
But that was taken care of. The business was sold.
How long did you own this manor?
Just a few years. Not too long.
Did you know much about it?
I opened it as a tavern myself. But there wasn't anything particularly bad in its past when I bought it.
Well, the orphanage story's just really terrible, but the thing we're dealing with seems to be do you know if it I look at Milos. Is the poltergeist an adult male?
I know that the poltergeist's name is Leif, and at one point he owned the tavern.
You'd assume so. He owned a bar.
We don't. Do you know of any? Shouldn't there be a case file on Leif who was on a homicide in Northgate? It can't be.
Was the case magical?
I don't know.
Is it standard procedure for a case that has a ghost involved to become magical? That seems like more than what the standard City Watch would handle.
If the ghost was involved right away.
I mean, I know you're busy, so I can give it a look myself if you can.
Wait here.
Okay.
We just asked because we know that if this creature has become a poltergeist, it was a particularly violent and gruesome death.
At mid sentence, she starts to cast a spell, and there's just as she disappears, and you're left alone in her office.
Milo's expression visibly goes a little more dour, and he starts looking for things in her office that she would obviously not like to be missing.
No, do not touch it. Do not touch it. Don't touch anything. I don't know when she can come back.
You can give me a perception check if you want to steal something.
Oh my god.
She messed with Milos. 22.
Holy shit.
There's a couple of highly detailed, the leather binding is tomes on her desk, as well as a bunch of odd little arcane and alchemical instruments that you don't honestly know what the fuck they are or do, and then just kind of papers scattered around.
Milos will, in this particular instance, he will take something that seems to be not quite. He's not looking for anything valuable. He will just take something that looks like it might actually be personal, like not your standard fare, like anything she would set on her desk, like something she would bring in to spruce up her own office.
I don't think she would have anything like that.
Okay, he'll just take he will take one or two of the expensive looking tomes, ones that were set lower on the bottom, maybe in a side drawer, and he will stuff those in his bag.
Okay. Done.
Robbing the gargoyle? Oh my god.
After a couple minutes, she appears back before you. We don't have a file, but City Watch records show he was crushed under one of the support beams in the basement.
Accident, perhaps?
That was the official ruling.
Guess we'll just have to take a closer look.
Yeah, yes, we will. Thank you, Akoria. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Keep serving and protecting. I'm like creeping out of the door, like with finger guns. See you later. Thank you so much. And I am power walking my ass out of that department.
Sure.
Yeah. Milos does not say anything. He just slips up behind him. So the second that they're outside, he's looking for a manhole.
You're just gonna toss it in there?
I'm just gonna toss him in the sewer.
No, don't talk. No. Can I roll a deck save or no? Please do not.
Milos just looks at you and says, "Either these can go down the sewer, or you can. I give you the choice."
I will keep them myself before you throw them. Please do not throw them in the sewer.
This is fair, but I will just let you know. She will very likely be able to find these, and if they are in the sewer, we do not have to worry about it coming back to us.
Oh my god!
This is just a little bit of a lesson in modesty.
Fine, throw it.
He will drop them in the sewer. He's not going down to toss them in the refuse. He's dropping it down the manhole. Yeah.
Shut it back.
You're not helping the gargoyle condition. This is just gonna sour her face more. All right, then I'm assuming we're just going to be headed back to the Troll Skull Manor.
Sure.
Because when I get there, I want to do like a deep investigation check in the basement where the support beams were. Ooh,
for what?
Anything, literally just anything anything that would give me insight on that level of accident, and anything that could be, I guess, personal to Leaf. Because if he's staying there until he's got finished business, I'm wondering if any of his finished business is going to be in the basement.
Sure, make a check.
Milos goes just down to the rung, above, either ladder or stairs down to the basement.
That's good. I thought it was stairs.
Definitely stairs, and as you guys head down, Eden will pop up and say, whoa, what's going on?
This guy died because of a support beam smashed his head or something. Like
sure enough, the support beam is diagonal, part of it in the sewage, part of it still attached to the ceiling. That investigation, the years have certainly gone by since this happened, and there's lots of rot, so it's hard to tell if this happened naturally or not.
Fuck. 15 years ago. Some old ass dude in this neighborhood would know, because I mean, they.
You want to find an old ass dude in this neighborhood? You can do it. You want to go find one?
You find an old dude.
Yeah, I find an old dude.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. You wander into Troll Skull Alley just looking for some old person.
I'll go with you out of curiosity.
You see someone's house, first level, this old wrinkly woman putting a pie out on the windowsill and then retreating back into the house.
What, are you just gonna go knock on our door?
Yes, but one question. What kind of pie did she put on the windowsill?
That is the important question, obviously.
Make a insight check.
I will make whatever check you
Or
want me to
perception, whichever you
A
want.
smell check.
Guess it'd be perception.
take. Dirty
Guess that
20.
works too, though. Oh,
Your pie senses are tingling.
Yes, they are. It's part of my backstory, actually.
smells like apple.
Oh yeah. All right, so and she just put it out, so it's piping hot. It'll probably be cool down considerably after this conversation. I knock on the front door.
He's already planned it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You knock on the door. You hear from through the window. One moment.
Oh, she's adorable already.
Yeah, just takes your face off and puts it in a freezer.
And there's just a long ass wait before you hear multiple locks unlock and the door slowly open to the most criminally old woman that you could possibly imagine. Just so many wrinkles, white hair, receding hairline. How may I help you?
Hello. There was a man who lived in Troll Skull Manor who worked there. His name was Leith. Do you recall his name at all?
Troll Skull Manor.
Well, first of all, this is
That's the
Zubu.
one over there. You're like across the street from Troll Skull. You're not that far away.
Correct, Miss. Can I get your name? I shouldn't have asked her that. I fucking shouldn't have asked her that.
Oh, you sweet little. And she kind of bends her hunched back down a little bit to pinch your gnomish cheek. My name is Lilith. What's yours?
You ever watch Yes Man?
My name, like long ago. My name is Zuvu. Do you have
Ooh, that's a nice name.
Do you have a spouse home with you?
No, my husband passed.
Okay.
15 years ago in a beam accident in the basement.
So, I'm wondering, do you recall a man named Leaf?
Oh, the nice man that ran the Troll Skull Tavern. Yes.
Yes.
He was a nice man.
I see that you're as sharp as you are beautiful. So I'm wondering, do you know what?
Oh, you little scamp.
Do you know if he has any surviving family members? What happened to him?
Oh, I believe he was single. Yes.
Do you know anyone that he would hang around?
No.
Do you know how he died?
Was he the one stabbed by goblins?
No.
No. Did he fall down an open sewer hole? No, that was Artemis. He died in his basement. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Autoerotic asphyxiation, I believe.
Oh, that makes sense.
I write that down in my notebook as possible alternative, but what do you know Leaf's last name? Carradine, maybe? What was his last name?
No.
Okay.
Never asked.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yes, you come by anytime. Do you live here?
No, I don't.
Make a deception.
You can't just not make friends with the old lady once you talk to her like that.
I mean, I don't think I live here yet. Do I actually live into that house now?
I mean, I guess that's
We
up to
own
you.
it.
It's up to you. You own it.
Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah. I am deceiving her then. Yeah. I guess we will sleep there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You're a cutie. I would make you the most delicious pies. Well, you have a nice day, Zuvu.
Thank you.
Door
I
shut.
race around the fucking corner and I take that goddamn pie. Cause she's got to lock all those damn locks on that door, and she's gonna take. I'm for the pie. Let's go. Do I need to roll anything?
The influence.
No.
The influence.
You take the pie right above your head and just go running.
Yep.
And I don't have a better place to end the session, so that's it.
As I just watch, I'm just like, okay.
Just whatever you don't call the session, old lady's pies. Just don't.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, good. All right.
You kept bringing up the concept of making this a brothel. It's the only thing that encompasses everything.
We've got
It's
a brothel
true.
name.
Oh God, no, please.
Lilith's Pie Shop.
Lilith's Pies. Yeah. There you go.
Do it. Go ahead. Do it.
Done.
So,
Be a bakery / brothel.
thank you, everyone who has been watching. Thank you to my players. Guess I'll shoot out to any plugs and thoughts that people want to share. What is our order in? Let's go clockwise this time. Marina.
Ooh. Oh, hi. I'm Marina. I DM a cool thing over at Band of Nerds. It's twitch.tv/Band of the Nerds. We're jumping into Avernus real soon, which is super exciting. Other than that, if you are in Southern California, chat with me about LA Comic-Con or WonderCon, even though that's a long time away. And if you're in Vegas, chat with me because I have a con coming up in Vegas and I desperately need players and DMs.
come out to the East Coast.
It's a super East Coast. No thanks. I'll take my Southern California. I'll take my like little Southern California Vegas area. Anyway, chat with me about cons. And hopefully I'll see you at one.
You just offended the two rough side members of the party.
I'm from Boston. It's fine.
We got rural pride over here.
Oh,
I'm going to PAX Unplugged. It's all right.
Yay!
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. All right, Reese. Anything?
I don't really have anything to plug apart from our Wednesday game.
Which you're not going to be at next week, but
Yeah, same with this game. I'm gone for 2 weeks, guys.
yeah, that is.
going to Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico.
Oh yeah, Cancun or?
Just down from Cancun in Riviera Maya.
Can you actually share your hotel address real quick?
Yeah. Send a room number as well. Do you want my travel information?
Yep.
Yes, please.
And your social would be nice. Or I mean, I'll take your DCI. Either way.
You're being AL nerd to get that joke now.
Just keep bringing it around, guys. Let's just keep talking in circles, and this is how we do it.
It's fine.
But yeah,
Cool. All right. Rashid, anything?
No, this game was awesome. This game was fun. I don't really have anything going on. I am currently prepping for things to go on in the future, but that's it.
Cool. Blake?
Curse of Strahd on Saturdays. I run it. I am the GM. Last week there was really, really bad things that happened. This week we'll be seeing a whole lot of new characters and more bad things will be happening. So it's just good old classic Strahd fun.
Yeah, it's standard Curse of Strahd stuff. It happens.
Pretty standard.
Standard Barovia, you know.
Special thanks to Farouk for getting my art for Lapis finally done. It looks wonderful. Now that she actually has wings like she's supposed to, she can fly. If you are interested in being a player in any of our games, or maybe hosting some games of your own, hop in the Discord and say hi. Come chat with us. We want to talk. We want to see what you're doing. We're all about that community inclusivity. So if you've got something you want to do, this might be the place for you to do it.
Hell yeah.
Also, Adventure with Advantage, Saturdays, Dark Dreams, Wednesdays. Also going to hell.
Catch me as well in Heartland on Wednesday afternoons. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you, my players. And as always, we love you. We love you. Have a good night.
For Milos.
Oh, no.